man. I want to do 2 channels for crazy PC builds and screens. Oh, man. Alright, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. We got our motherboard today, so I'm happy about that. And we're in the process of building several PCs. I know that just fell over, my bad. We're in the process of building PCs. A lot of them. And 2 of them are basically going to be interesting builds. And I mean really crazy interesting builds. Why do we have this and this all around here like this? And this because I'm getting ready to chop it up and put it in a big box and take it with me to the storage area. I had to fix my lights too because they're cooking over there big time. I have no room on the table. Finally, I can get this thing out of the way so I can basically start working on my table, because I need my table done. I'm tired of all this clutter, it's driving me crazy. Alright, so this is what we got. A new motherboard. Oh, the PC is so hot. The case is so hot. This is what we got. Can you not break this? That'd be nice. I like these, first time I saw them, the ITX boards. Oh, it's so tiny. It is so tiny. It's almost the size as the other one. Or is it smaller? Check my account real quick. Oh, it's not on this account. Oh, it is on this account. This one with the blue in it. This one with the blue. Yeah, I can pull it from this account. Gotta go to Amazon and pull it. Curious to see what case we got, which one we got. All right. Oh, this is a micro ATX? Gee whiz. So that means that, man, the other one's got to be super tiny. So micro ATX, make sure we got that right one. That's 35. What's the cheapest one we can get? Oh, it is a micro ATX board. But someone's asking what these boards are. This is an 861 LGA 1155 motherboard. It's a micro, yeah, it's a micro ATX board. Oh, that's an ITX board right there. So the mini one has to be super small, because, man, that's it. This is a micro? That can't be a micro. That's got to be an ITX board. There's no way in the world. That thing is super small. Look how tiny that thing is. I like these because they give you so much room. If you build in your case, like all kinds of props and stuff, this is fantastic. We're going to have SATA cables galore. I'm taking this out until I'm ready to install it. There is your motherboard. It's so beautiful. Like the guy said on freaking Beach Street, it's so white, so clean. We saw that part about graffiti in the train. But yeah, they don't give you much on here. I'm not taking it out because, again, I don't want to jack it up unless I'm ready to install it in. But I see all the headers in there. And I see the, got 2 DIMM slots in there. So this does 32. And drop 2 8s in here. I do like this board. I do. I like it a lot. Oh, there's a slot right there for the M2 solid state drive right there. Oh, so we are ordering 2 more boards. So this one already is for this PC right there. So that's going to get ready for that. And we got still parts to order for that. We got a liquid cooling system. And we're going to take out, we got a liquid cooling system and new RAM for that. And a new case and power supply. So that pretty much ties that one up right there. We still got to do the artwork and all that stuff for it. You know what I mean? The frozen foods and the ice cubes and all that crazy stuff for that one. So pretty much that's the main thing is motherboard. And we have this one's finished. This one's not finished yet. Sorry, it's finished the build. Actually, tell you the truth, it's not. Because I'm literally going to take it apart again. Because again, that whole RX 580, I like that card. It's perfect for a retro build. And I definitely want to put in an i7. So I'm definitely going to be probably changing out that i5 to an i7 in there. And then basically change out the motherboard. That's going to give me a 3.0, what do you call it, a PCI Express 16 3.0. We need one of them because we can't run the 580 without it. So that's gonna be it. Got to go through an overhaul anyway. I mean, I got to go in. I got to pull the chip anyway. I'll just put in a whole new freaking graphic card in there too. And then the power supply has got to be taken out too because we can't use 500 because 500 is not enough. Oh my goodness, I swear. Like, can't you be satisfied? Or basically, honestly, if I don't want to go down that route, I can just basically just pay the money for 150 bucks and just get a 1650 in there and just be done with it. Because I really don't like taking apart machines once I put them together. I like to be done with it all. And basically, to take out and put that freaking CPU back in, the freaking water cooling system was nuts to put that in. It was a headache. The other ones are better because they screw on here, 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 here. This one was different. It had a little tiny screw sticking up, and you had to figure out where that thing was going to land, and it had the spring system, which means you had to press down hard to get the springs to lock in. They get the screw to lock in when the springs were up there. But once we got it in, it was in. I'm going to have boxes of PC parts starting, but no problem. Oh, this one I was talking about, the ones that go in the dark. We need this for the power supply. Right here, this is going to run all through the system. These things light up. Let me test one of those out. And then we have another one. We have 2 special ones we have to build, which they're going to be test PCs because we really want to see if we can actually get away with this. All right, so I don't want to have to go swap for an i7. See, this is why I like to have all my stuff in there and get it right the first time. I don't have to go back in the second time. I hate going back in the cases. I finally got all the wired management, everything done in that case. I really don't feel like going through that. I don't feel like taking out the power supply for a freaking video card when I could basically just put a 1650 in there and just be done. I'm gonna put the 1650 and be done. And let me see. I'll put it in the other case. I'll put it in the Thunderbox. So we're going to build a case called a Thunderbox. We'll put it in that one. That'll be perfect. And that way I don't got to take anything apart. It's all there. We'll get the 700 watt power supply. We'll pick up the motherboard with the 3.0. And we'll pick up the card. And we'll all be done. Yeah, everything will be there. We'll just start up with an i7. We'll just do that. That's for Thunderbox. Probably said, what the freak is Thunderbox? Literally can't tell you how this thing is being designed, but the name kind of speaks for itself. So that's all I can tell you. Can't tell you anything else on it. It's a secret. And then on the Ocean Deep 6, that submersive mini PC we're building, there's a part of it I can't tell you about it till we figure out if this thing actually works. It's going to change a lot of stuff. Hopefully it does. Hopefully I don't lose money on this. So let's see what happens. That's the whole part I like about basically building, is just try all kinds of new stuff, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. There's something good to do and what not to do. What I like about the 50s. Now, would I use a 5080 for? No, I wouldn't use it. It's a 7-year-old card. I wouldn't use it. But for these retro setups, it's perfect, and they're cheaper. They're cheaper cards, much cheaper than the 1650s. Much cheaper. But will it be compatible? I'm looking online to see if anyone's really compatible with an Intel board. Well, guess what? To find out ourselves. Come on. Can I fight to get you open? You get the best from me. And the chicken get the best from me. I need this for a power system. And we are going to be building one of the first props for the... Oh, wait. We can put that in Thunderboy. Oh, Thunderboy. I like Thunderboy better. Thunderboy's a better name. But also, too, on top of that, I mean, we got the whole PC we want to build with the whole, we need a, we got an extra motherboard. If we do, we got an extra motherboard. Then we change the swap out. So we still have the Steampunk and Fallout setup I want to do. I'm already building, start working on the props, that whole old-fashioned TV. I want to be building that and all that good stuff. You don't like my builds. You don't like them. But keep in mind, we're going to have a screen that matches everything. Oh, yeah, this is going to be perfect. Definitely perfect to use as a power system, power station. So, we're going to have these going all through the case. They're going to run off a battery pack. And the battery pack, basically, we're going to use this as a prop for our power supply system we're going to use. The battery pack is going to run off a mini C output. That's going to allow me to run that into a cell phone cord or a power adapter like this. Oh, that's what I love about PC modding. Figuring out how things work. There you go. Plug that in, and you plug this part because you can actually charge your power brick at the same time, or power bank at the same time. And that is going to go into there. That's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a splitter that's going to allow us to run 5 of these units, and we're going to run these all through the PC. But they're going to come from the power system. This is going to be an ice boy over there. So this system is going to be at the bottom. It's going to be connected to this whole configuration and stuff like that to make it look like it's like a power cell that's actually charging the power supply we have in it, which is bone white. We actually got all the cables are bone white, and these are going to wrap around all the cables. We're going to connect into the fans. We're going to connect in everything. The center actually charging and powering the station. I told you when I build stuff, I build crazy stuff. Come on, you got to have faith in me, people. You're not seeing some of the crazy stuff that I have built. Yeah. You can turn anything into anything. You have to have that imagination. That imagination comes in handy. It comes in handy to have imagination. Say it with me. Imagination. Kind of imagination. Can't have imagination if you're stuck inside the box. You don't get one of those. You don't get imagination when you're stuck inside a box. You only get imagination when you can think outside the box. Anything is possible. So, We're going to have our nice freezer system, which is going to be my work PC over there. And you're going to see all these cords corsating through the entire system, running through a power generator that's basically going to make it look like all this is power and everything, but it's really not. Let's just make it look that way. Doesn't it pretty cool? Ooh, I like these. Got these for $8. So I ordered them. I want to see exactly what basically I bought 10 of them. Does that look cool or what? So the main cord doesn't have to plug in with this black cord, which we don't want. We're definitely going to take a different one, like a red one, because I want the red one to be different from the blue ones we have. We're going to plug that in there, and that's going to plug into our charging port, and that's going to allow us to keep this thing charged. So this is going to be red going in. That's the charge, and the rest of these are going to be, I'm going to get the tall, longer ones, are going to be running all through the case, everywhere, hooked up to the fans and everything. It's going to be pretty cool looking. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. That charge coming out of it. It's actually pulsating, charging my case with energy. Freaking love it. That's what it pays to think outside the box. So this is going to be an interesting case. And there's a place they want us to start, or a place where I was going at to post my cases when I used to build them. Going back in and start posting some of my builds. That PC pretty soon is going to look like nothing you've ever seen before. I got the Coke bottle, set my sister's crib over there, and I'm going to do some frozen foods, an ice tray that shows some of the ice cubes laying all over the place. It's going to look freaking cool in there. It's going to look so cold. That's how it's going to look. Got a temperature gauge for the liquid cooling system and another touchscreen temperature gauge for the side of the glass window. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Nice. It's going to look frosty in there. Yes, nice and frosty. Then we're going to do an icicle display like we did on the other PC back in the day. But this one's going to have a form of glow-in-the-dark fluorescent paint on it that's see-through. And it's going to allow for the everything to glow in there with a nice icy and soft blue. I want to start it off with basically the structure being a kind of a white ice. And then basically the drips will come out into basically kind of a blue, light blue and then dark blue, or dark blue and then light blue. That's how we're going to do it. I like these. Definitely going to get some more of these. So, happy with what we're working on. We got our baby over here. I love this machine so much. My retro box, almost done. Almost done, baby. Almost done with the retro box. I love this machine. Man, I've had this thing on for a few days, man, and it's just running nice and cold in there. So we got a nice little fan system. These blow up. Here, they blow up. I got to remember not to touch the glass. These blow up, and these actually blow up also too, and that's your intake fan that blows all that out. But do we need all that? Not really, because we got that liquid cooling system in there. That's what keeps it nice and icy. Top of the fans are nice and quiet too. Yeah. Pretty soon, retro box, a retro game box. We're gonna have the screen worthy of you soon, right over there. Because the other screen is gone. I took it down, scrapping it, getting ready to take it out. But I gotta go back to my storage unit real quick. I gotta clear out this whole section over here. Get that all out of here. Get Taco's box over here. He has an automatic. He's terrified of it. He has an automatic litter box. He is literally terrified of that thing. He will not go near with a 10-foot pole. So we'll put his box over here so he has his own little area. That way I can put my shelf system here. Put the projector over there. Of course, we gotta light it up with some LEDs over there, of course. And then we got a screen going over there. We're gonna then shift it over here. And we got another case I'm gonna put here. I can put all my projector builds on it. And underneath the desk, we got tons of room under the desk. I got 2 printers under my desk right now. This printer over here is for work, and this printer over here is for basically printing my stickers. I'm gonna print all my stickers and designs. I like this printer right here, but it doesn't really print like really deep, rich colors. Ugh, the colors are okay, but it's more basically used for basically documents and all that stuff. So that's what I use this one on this side for. And that one over here, which you can't see, is my original printer. For some reason, started working because I was about to throw it in the trash, and now it's working. That thing made amazing stickers, and the ink was super cheap for it. So I could use a generic ink on that too. So that one right there, we're gonna use for our stickers. Can we design our own stickers? So everything we need to put on our stuff. Oh man, it's coming along quite nicely. Pretty soon we'll have more LED lights up there. I'm gonna put some LED lights here, all around across here and here. Then I'm gonna do my office after I leave from here. So basically, when I plan to leave this place and get my warehouse, which I want to do, I got this big warehouse I'm planning to get and work on it and have people come in and work with me. They're going to turn this office into an office for gamers. So gamers can come in and work on their programs and stuff like that. So we're going to leave some stuff behind. So I'm definitely leaving the screen behind because I'm not taking it with me. The lead screen can stay here. And I'll leave behind a projector because we're not going to, we get projectors real cheap. But I'm going to take out this desk. I'm going to put a gamer's desk in here for before I leave. But, you know, it's not time soon. We have plenty of time. We're here to build right now to get our foundation established and settled in. And then we can get ready to start marketing our product next year. So we'll be ready to go. All my machines will be up and going and ready to go. And we can go from there. So we got a nice foundation, nice business foundation. Yeah, it's good. Oh, man. Okay, it's like a neon city up on top of this desk. That right there, I got that from a dollar store. It flickers, it changes lights, but I like it. That's why I got it. I like the neon. 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 These are cool as I don't know what. Neon. I wonder if that would work under vegetable oil. Now we have to find out. I gotta order one. It should. It should work on the vegetable oil, no problem. And then we'll have the floor done. Finally, the mats to the floor are nice. The first ones I got, they were too small. I had to put them in the other place. But these are actually quite huge. So I'm definitely going to get some more to fill out the whole floor because the floor is going to be turned into a fish tank or a pond. Something cool we're going to do with it. I like my neon desk. Pretty soon all this will be off my desk. It'll just be settled up on here. Got my cabinet system so I can take all this stuff and put it there. There's nothing on this desk except for my screen. I want to be to go in and pull my objects up like like I do in here. I want to be to drag and drop everything with my fingers. That's why I paid the money for that system I have there to allow me to do that and also manipulate the floor. I wonder if I get 3 of these and have my own braid. We're probably gonna figure a way to braid these, braid them all together so they all intertwine. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. I like it. We should make it for Thunder Boy. Thunder Boy, I don't have too many names for that PC. Thunder Boy. Yeah, so Thunder Boy is gonna be weird. I can't exactly show you what Thunder Boy does or what it looks like. But when you see it, you're gonna be quite shocked. Haha! Quite shocked when you see Thunder Boy. Yes. That's a good one. That's a very good joke. A very good one. You didn't think it was a good joke? That was an amazing joke. Amazing. Alright, people. There isn't much to talk about. Honestly, I'm tired. I still got a whole lot of stuff I got to go through. And I think I'm basically going to go back to my home front for a little bit and just basically just lay down in the middle of the floor somewhere and just stare at the wall. I'm getting technology overload. I love my new motherboard we have here, but there's days I just want to basically shut my brain off. So I've been thinking about all this technology for the last couple of days. I might jump and put my VRs on. Right now I got the Oculus 3. They're actually pretty good. They're really good. But as soon as I get that i9 done, I'm going to definitely go pick up those VR glasses. Matter of fact, how much do they want for those things? They sell one here. And I sell at the place else too. And we get the whole tracking system. Hey, what the frick happened to my whatchamacallit? All my stuff down here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Did I get rid of it? I think I did. Let me see. I did. When did I do that? Wait. Oh yeah, I am on the wireless. Why am I to do that? I had stuff saved up there that I wanted to look at. Oh well, I'll be doing that one again. Alright, whatever. Don't care. It happens in life. I'm gonna make sure I can track it all down. No, I gotta save to my phone, to my favorite list. That's what I did. I gotta save to my favorite list. Alright, let me see. I think what to do here. Oh, yeah, the index. Index 2 VR system with tracking. Yeah, this is what I want to pick up. Grabbing one of these too. Yep. It's like I'm running in the middle of the floor. Because one section in the house, there's nothing in there. There's nothing else. It's an empty room. So I'm looking like, what do we do with this? So I got my whole VR set up in there. I got my glasses for the wall. Got my PC. I got my PC. One of the PCs I have sitting on the floor, but I need to get a wall PC. I need to build one of those. As a matter of fact, that's not a bad idea to do with the 9.5. Make it a wall system. Oh, that would make it a lot easier to set that thing. I can just hang it on the wall. I got plenty of room to run around in there. And I got little loop screws I can run my system through. Oh, man. I'll tell you something. If I sat there and said that we had technology to eat sunlight, everybody in this room would have started screaming, oh no, you don't have... Yeah. What you got to say about that now? I can't wait till we bring out that TV technology. I'll tell you right now, I honestly gonna say, I feel sorry for y'all. That's all I can say. I really feel sorry for y'all. Not the people that are buying it. People that are making that stuff. Making anything. I really feel bad for you because, again, how do we even the playing field with that one at the end of the day? Because basically that thing, if we charge you less for it, man, that's going to make it impossible for people to sell their products. It's going to cause a pecking order. It's not going to be good. We make that screen to a certain price, this is going to conflict with other people at the end of the day. They have to be to sell their products. So you have to understand there's a rule to all of this. At the end of the day, you make a screen extremely expensive, and then that means that basically the middleman can't touch it, or maybe the guy, everyday Joe can't get it. But if you make the screen so everybody can afford it, then basically it eliminates other people at the end of the day that also need to make money also. So how do we market this technology? And no native says we're not talking about you at all, period. You're not included in that world at all with that technology. No. But since someone did make a comment on their website about having sun capability absorbing technology, you better shut your site down before that thing launches, because it's going to hit your site pretty hard. You made a comment about it. Not good. Not about that technology. What I mean, I'm going to hit your site pretty hard with it. We're going to flood you with orders. you can't complete those orders. You know that, right? I could drop $10,000 on your site right now. You know how much damage that would cause to him at the end of the day? He can't process it. You know what the price it would cost him to send the money back? A lot of money. It'll cost him a lot of money to send it back. Yeah, it'll cause a lot of damage. If I drop 100,000 on you, you can't transfer that money back. Well, PayPal does up to around $60,000. Ad tech can make 60 grand in no time at all. So you did challenge it, right? Unless you want to pull your website and you don't get away from that nightmare that could be coming your way. Look, you made it advertisement that you have that technology, which is a, hey, we're going to come after you. He made the statement, so when ad tech launches, it's going to put them on blast. Anybody who says they have it. So if you get dropped about 10 grand in your account, you're going to have to transfer that money back, and the transfer fees on 10 grand is not cheap. It's going to be about $1,000 he's going to pay back to PayPal to transfer the money back. Or you're going to have to be able to prove that you have it. That's going to be a problem. So what are you going to do? Pay back PayPal a couple $1,000 back to transfer the money back? Come out of your own pocket. Should have never made that statement. So let's see if you have it. I'm going to sit there and buy it from you. Right? Again, what'll happen is hearing that, he'll go in and basically pull the whole item all together. They are terrible. These VRs are pretty hot. Oh, there we go. Those are actually pretty good. They're actually better than the Quest 2s. Alright. Not too much to talk about. I'm pretty much done. I did all my research this morning, got everything done, and on top of that, I'm going to take a look at my screen too on top of that. I'm going to be getting on Wednesday? I think Wednesday. I like this keyboard. This is an amazing keyboard. I like the bright colors. And it's funny because when I picked this up, I just bought it for the bright colors. Now I actually have a PC that's going to be around this color, which is actually crazy. Let me see. RTS power supply. Let's see. Amazon. We're not going to do that. We're going to drop no $10,000 in his account. When product doesn't work, he doesn't have it all to it. Who cares? You can't make any money off something you don't have. I think they do it to try to intimidate us. At the end of the day, to make you think they're supposed to be a threat. You can't make your own stuff. No, put it this way. You can copy your labels all day long. As long as you don't copyright ones, you're in trouble. But other than that, we know you can't make it. And the reason why we know you can't make it because you can't sell it. This is simple and plain. Bam. Let me see right here. You know, make it in a 2.0. Let me see. I need a fixed frame screen. Frame. Projection screen. 100 inches. Edge free. Yes. What color is this thing? Here's the cheapest one they got, $184. We don't need all the rest of those. We're gonna have our own technology coded onto that. What do we need that when we have our own technology that's far more advanced? We're good. That's a perfect size and exactly what I need. Besides, nothing else is gonna fit. Inches won't fit. That 87 inches wide is perfect. It ain't customers. It's orders that went through. No customers. Then they come in there. And oh my goodness, maybe I can get some information. I can figure out something. Boy, I tell you, that goes through your mind. That's creepy. That's so creepy. Delivery. When I used to basically show the shop, I used to deliberately leave things out so they can mess their products up. I would literally leave out cans of paint, weird stuff at the end of the day, just to mess with them. Because I know that when I was showing off the shop, I know they were slowing it down and going inch by inch to the shop to try to figure out they could find some way on how I'm making my product. Oh, we knew this stuff while you were doing that stuff. So we literally would leave stuff laying around in the shop. No one thinking that you would know how our products are made. How do we know this? Because when we asked them to make their product, yeah, 2 of the items that he had, we left them in the shop on purpose. Yeah, always 10 steps ahead of you, man. Always 10 steps ahead of you. Always. Always. That's why I sat there and laughed at the table like, Raleigh, really? This is what you're trying? Yeah, we do that on purpose. We just leave stuff laying around. So that way they'll go through the video and go, oh shoot, he made a mistake. He left his stuff out. Let me get this right here, and I know how stuff is made. Yeah, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. You got duped. Went there and made that stuff and didn't match, did it? Nope. No, it did not. Oh, man, too easy. Here we go with that fork in the outlet again. Jeesh. Man, never get enough of the abuse. Oh, crap. Is that a table case? Yes, it is. That is sick. Wow. Look at that. That is sick. That is sick right there. See all the cool toys that we get? We get a lot of cool toys. Tables, all kinds of stuff. A table. Wow, that's sick. That's kind of hot. That's hot. We gotta save this. Let's save this right here. I'm gonna get this toy. That is freaking sick. Not for here. For someplace else. That is freaking sick. Man. Yeah, we do that. Leave stuff laying around. Because I know people that go through our channel and try to look through everything to see if they can find something in there. Boy, you didn't find nothing, did you? But you found that stuff we put out. Yes, you did. Because I seen you do a demonstration thinking you can make our products. I got him. I got him. I got him. Man. Oh, this is nice right here. Well, this is the one with it. That can't be that much with a touchscreen on it for $379. Where? Who the freak got this for this cheap? This is almost a $5,000 case. With Infinity Touch Tower. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I never shopped at this place before. I'm kind of considering maybe. Yeah, this is the one with the touchscreen on it. Right there. For $380? That's what it is. They're like almost $5,000 cases. Yeah, it does. Talk about integrated touchscreen. Oh. I wonder if it takes the 420s on it. Does have a touchscreen on it. Wow. We gotta get one of these. I seen this thing was so freaking high. They went up for these. They got it for like 380. That's freaking amazing. Let's see, cooling system. We got 360. Why you always got the 360s on here? What about the 420s? That's a sacrifice right there. 420s are the case. Oh, this is gonna give me a headache. Getting a headache already. Where are my shades at? I gotta grab my freaking yellow shades. That's giving me a freaking headache, man. Thinking about that right now. Where my yellow shades at? They're down here. That's what I got, yellow shades from my PC from standing on the screen too long. There we go. That's freaking. Why didn't they put the freaking for that kind of money? Why did you just put the freaking 420s on it? Like, come on, I hate that mess, man. Here, they take out one, they put something nice in it, and then they turn around and they base. Where my glasses at? The glasses are supposed to be in here. Oh, not the place to be at, not with these things. Oh. Bam. Yeah, that is crazy. That, why in the world you got the touchscreen? That's joined with that sick touchscreen on it. But you only put in 360s on it, man. I want 420s. Oh. Cool. If in spacious interior, make room for 360s. Come on, man. That kind of money, man. You at least could have put those on there. This is why I hate the nickel and dime nonsense, man. The same thing when you buy freaking PCs. Like, I'm going to give you this, but take that. Take that, give you this. Why? Can we modify this to put that unit on? I want that giant radiator system on my system. That's what I wanted. 2 of them on there. Ugh. I swear sometimes. Room for 360mm long, 125 thick radiators. Total cavity 10 fans. I don't care about that. I want my 420s on here, man. That's what I wanted, my 420s. Ugh. Oh. Oh. No way to get them on here, though, right? Nope. Nope. This is the one that touchscreen. You touchscreen it. Yeah, this thing is sick. We have to modify this thing. We have to modify it. We have no choice. We have to modify it. We have to. I have to modify the case to take it because that thing is cheap. These things are super expensive with the touchscreen on it. I save it, keep it for my save here because I'm buying it. Definitely getting that. That would be the perfect case for my setup. And in Snow White. And we got it in red and black. I'm gonna contact them and see, hey, look, you got one for 420s? Because please say you got it. And say, yes, we have one for 420, but it's gonna cost you $500. I don't care. I'm gonna put down. I want that massive 140-inch cooling system. Trying to find a flat power supply. Couldn't find one for jack. Still trying to look for that dual i9 motherboard. No, not dual. Dual, not dual. Dual. There we go. What I hate about this, everybody shows you dual boards. Not one person shows one with an i9 processor for it. Amazon has it at 190 bucks. And yet they're i7s for this one. It's an insult. Absolute insult. Looking for, you ain't the only one, buddy. Looking for the dual motherboard. Yeah, but I need the i9s. Where's the i9s? And go to Reddit. Reddit basically just bugs me sometimes, I swear. Please tell me you're it. Alright, so it's a 2011 board. Oh, it's a 2011 board. You know what 2011s do? Sheesh. This thing is a monster. A slave monster. What are we dropping on this? Please tell me you can put this on here. We gotta have some more. Really? There's all the information we got on this thing? This is it. I'm gonna review your product. Oh, specifications, my bad. CPU type Intel Atomic. Let me get my stand. This right here. Plug in the If you don't have it, don't post it. That's how it works. If you don't have it, don't post it. I'm literally hunting for this freaking motherboard, and they said it does exist. I see a bunch of people on forum sites looking for it. They can't find it. I'm looking for it. I can't find it. Why would you post something that you don't even have? Yes, I'm looking for it. Can't find that stupid thing. Sheesh. I can say it's discontinued. I can definitely accept that, but do we never make it? Oh, what I'm trying. That's gonna burn me out. That's definitely gonna burn me out. I forgot. I got a better chance finding the Loch Ness Monster if I could find that thing. Alright. That's burning me out. That's definitely burning me out. Mm. Mm. There we go. It's burning out. Do, 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 do. Oh shoot, hit the wrong button. No, I'm good. I need to go in today. Ugh. Hey, let's see. Oh, there you go. Well, we're not playing this. We're playing this. And I just got finished playing this game. Oh, wait. Oh, people used to go. Okay, yeah, we're not playing this right here. That's not what I want to play. Go over to where I want to play. Alright. Thank you. Oh. No. Back. Yeah. So I haven't been to this whole map yet. 275. Oh, forgot the trigger activates. And you see, I basically maxed out everything. What's down here? the place to be at in this section. There we go. No, we don't need all that. Get that out of there. Doing too much. Oh, no, we got anything screen mode. No, we're good. I gotta get these wiggles. I can't stand these widgets. I can't stand them. They drive me nuts. We don't need all this in here. Oh man, I hate this. There's one thing I hate about. I gotta disable this thing. Can't stand those things. There we go. Oh, I forgot. We're on the wrong unit. Sorry. I'm thinking I'm on my PC over here. I'm not. I'm on this PC over here. No, we don't need all this. All right. Go. All right. You're doing too much. All right. There we go. Doing too much. I gotta disable that thing. I don't like them. They put them in here. They give you easy access to the menu. I can't stand them. I'm gonna get rid of mine. Oh man. I gotta get some help. No help on that thing? Really? No blast. That's gonna kill me. Oh, they got me. I gotta disable that crap. Gotta go. Good explosion in there. The chopper wanna play. Let's get the helicopter down. Oh man. Where's the which one going here? Oh, I'm gonna go there. Ugh. I hate this thing. I have not figured out how to get around this. Listen, people, I'm just learning all this. There we go. That's what it is. Very cool. I want to turn my sound down some. Here we go. Alright. Some music. I know, we are not on the PS system, we're actually on PC. I'm on my work PC right now. I'm not using, I'm still playing my console system, but now that I got the upgrades and everything, yeah. And the only problem with this PC, the problem at the end of the day was the fact that it was just, the hard drives were overheating like crazy. So since I pulled the hard drive out and got it exposed to more air, it's actually been playing quite nicely. But once we put the new case in, hard drive coolers and all that cool stuff, and the upgrade for liquid cooling system, yeah, it's going to run quite nicely. I can do my gaming off it and work. So I got 2 of these to work the game on. I got my account, I got too much stuff on my account. Oh, there you go, Adam 12. This would be not a nice spot. It's going through. Got a fire truck. You know, wiggles. I have to go, or widgets, or whatever they call them. I can't stand those things. They do it to give you more easy access to the game. I hate them. I have to disable those things. Oops, gas truck. Oh, second gas truck. Ooh. Traffic jam over here. And a fire truck. Cap City. Oh, there we go. Went through. Man, I love this game so much. This is one of my favorite ones now to play. Let's see. Can't get the rockets yet. This mess. I hate this right here. What is this crap? Oh, I'm figuring out a way to disable it. One way or another, I'm getting there to figure out how to disable that thing. So I do not like it. Oh, shoot. Oh, we're at the airport. Come through. Oh, a good run on that one. More money grab. Oh, cabs, so worth a lot of money. I have a bomb behind. Took my own truck. What taxes did I get? Oh, it's got, I need 30 more taxis and 30 taxis. Unlock the next one. 30 taxis. I don't like this thing. This whole wiggle thing, I can't stand this thing. I got wiggles or whatever you want to call it in the day. I hate these things. I gotta get rid of this thing somehow. Get it off my account somehow. Yeah, we gotta get in and disable this mess. I hate those things. We get it in big screen mode. Gotta come out. Okay, disable that thing. Like, why in the world would you have the control for bio in the same spot that you actually could to control your character? That's just insane. That's definitely insane. Oh, did you think of that one? Did you not? Let's all gang up in the room and leave at the same time. This will hurt us. Grow up. You gotta grow up. Please. Come on, grow up. She was children at the end of the day. I don't know why. There are people who act like that. Sheesh. Jealousy is unbelievable. I tell you, you're lucky I have self-control. If you knew the number of ways that I can embarrass you on YouTube right now on your products. It is the product. So, if those people don't like me, I'm going to stay in the position that I'm in. Right now, in all of this, right now. I have options, a lot of very serious options. I can contract my technology only for companies only. Which means that only companies have access to our stuff. But I got a lot of beautiful customers out there, so, you know. Or, I can basically embarrass you naysayers right now. No, you're mad. And I know why. Your products suck. They don't work. You're not making any money. No one's buying your stuff. And we expose you for everything that you are. Right? That's what you're mad about. And everything you have tried to try to destroy my company has failed. And deep down inside, you're super terrified about going to court. And you know what's going to happen in that courtroom. You're going to get sued, and you're going to go to jail. And if you haven't been there yet, it's going to be a very scary experience. Nothing that terrifies you. No matter how much you smile in front of your friends, how much you smile in front of your family, how many games you put on YouTube, deep down inside, you know you're going to go to jail. And you're not ready for that yet. Nobody can be ready for that. But it's going to happen. Everybody has to face the music. Everybody has to. It's a part of life. Here's a little test for you. Go down to your local police station. explain to them the things that you did to my company and to me and my family. And if you can't do that at all, that means that you broke the law. Right? So what else? At the end of the day, you can't lie to yourself. Okay. You can try to convince yourself, but deep down inside, you can't lie really to yourself. So, you're angry and upset. You don't have a lot of power at the end of the day. You're stripped. And the best way that you can pretty much try to get back because you're angry, you know, I can eat this one. What are you angry for? Honestly. You attack my business. You attack my company. You spread false lies about my business. You spread lies about my family. And yeah, because we expose you for the dirty cheaters that you are, and how you rip people off, you're angry about that? You did it. Nobody put a gun to you. You did all this shit yourself. And no one to blame but yourself on that. First things first, why are you even on my channel? If you're so full of such hate, why are you even here? That's pitiful. That's what you call stalking. I don't go to people's channels at the end of the day. There's no reason for me to be over there. Why would I be over there hating on them? I don't care. I got things to do at the end of the day. Life is too short to spend my time on somebody else's channel biting my bottom lip because I'm mad at the end of the day because I can't do better. That's not my problem. That's your problem at the end of the day. The more you try to do to me, the worse it gets for you. That's what happens. This is how it works. So, the more you try to attack my company and try to make my products look bad, the worse it gets for you. That's why you're in the situation you're in now. Wait, that's a 6RX 6800? 4.0 Express. Jeez. I gotta check that out so you can get a card for that thing. Oh, look at that. That's frosty. So, I don't know what it is. I don't like little kids at the end of the day. Like, they'll come into the room and all leave. Like, oh my goodness, it's gonna hurt them so badly. No, it's not. It's really not. I got videos on my account over 500,000 people on my hit those accounts. All my videos get hit. So whether it's maybe 2 or 3 now, the Star Wars only had started off with around probably about roughly 6 people on it. It seems like what's the Star Wars have? How much does Star Wars have sitting on top of it right now? And keep in mind, I can't express this enough that, you know, we do videos for advertising. I just have to basically go in and talk about myself. People watch all our stuff. So regardless, there's no one in there watching it now. There's people that will come in and watch it later. But you coming into the room and just leaving thinking this is going to hurt me at the end of the day. Are you an adult at the end of the day? I'm going to have to ask, are these people adults? Apparently you're not. That's what you're thinking. Oh, I can't wait to meet you in court. I cannot wait. I got so much to talk to you about. So much I can talk to you about. Some of you will meet me in arbitration. You know arbitration is going to be between me, you, and no lawyers and a judge. We're going to have a nice little talk. I want to know exactly why you attacked my company before we start the process of sentencing you, before you go through the whole nightmare of it all, but what we're going to do to you. I want to sit down and have a conversation with you gentlemen. I want to know why you attacked my business for no reason whatsoever. I want that judge to hear everything before we go to court. So you're going to explain to a judge why you openly attacked my business for no reason. Mind you, you're going to be under oath, so don't lie. I'm going to get you in a lot of trouble. And if you're not man enough to basically talk to me online or call me and talk to me without acting like a child, I'll get you in the courtroom in front of a judge and you'll have a conversation with me then. That's how I'm going to get a chance to talk to you face to face. Because I tried calling the other one. He wanted to curse and carry on and act up and scream me out. Okay, well, I ain't got time for this. Bam, hang the phone up. When we get to court, we'll have this conversation in front of a judge. Act up in there and see what happens. You're going to explain to me why you attacked my business for no reason whatsoever. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. I should be on YouTube. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how people think that way. In the back of my, oh my goodness, if I do, I've never thought that way in my life. I've never thought in this line of business to think that if I go in someone's room and leave and come back in, how that's going to just, why? I got too much stuff to do to be in someone's room, going in and out of a room. Too much to do. I wouldn't be to develop all this technology we have here if that was the case. Wouldn't have any time. I'd be too busy doing other dumb stuff at the end of the day. Never thought about that. You know, if I really want to get back at you, I crush your stuff. That's what we do. We build better, more advanced technology. We make sure everything's tested, everything's locked in, and then we can go on YouTube and brag about batch number verifications, testing, customers, a whole 9 yards, all that stuff, because we back it up. So what we do is we advance our products. We work hard to make better technology, knowing that you can't do that. That's why. Then I challenge you in areas that we know you cannot go to, like match or betters. You can't go to anyone else's environments. We know this already. That's why we put them out there. That's how we do it. If I really want to embarrass you, I give you money and watch you give me back my money. You know how embarrassing it is to watch somebody talk trash and go, you know what? Well, our product doesn't work. We just have to give it. Yeah, that's what we do. I don't have time for that. That's what businesses do. If one company is powered against another company, what do? They don't go out and commit crimes. They go out and basically develop better technology. They go out and go, hey, yeah, we got the 64 processor, like Jaguar did when it came with the 64 processor. Look at all these other little systems over here, 16-bit. That's what they did. They didn't go and do something stupid at the end of the land in court and get them sued. No, they went out and built a better form of technology, which benefited to the customers, because again, I got a chance to play that thing. It was actually freaking amazing until I actually went under. But other than that, yeah, that's what they do. But if you don't have anything else to compete with that company, then what you do is you just call it quits and you walk away. That's what they do. You don't commit crimes. Oh, you don't do that. You're stupid. Don't commit crimes because you're angry. That's stupid. Where did that get you to? Now, next week, my ad tech launches, and we'll be showing that off. We have, going to be showing up a gunmetal technology under the FLE Quasar. Has a gunmetal technology coming out. We just finished the gaming technology. I got that new Infinity One invisible black technology that'll be coming out really soon. Getting ready for that. And then we got a bunch of gaming computers we're building that are wrapped around color rear projection screen technology. And just to make sure that we go smoothly in 2025, I'm going to get you prosecuted in front of a judge. So that way we don't have any more problems from you carrying on and acting up. You'll be sitting in front of a judge. You deal with that. I'm going to get rid of you and get you out of the way. We got things to do. But you can't be adults about it all. That's what you should have did. If you felt the need that you wanted to compete with me, you make a better product. That's what you do. It's not that hard. If you can't make a better product, then guess what? Move over. We got things to do. We got things to do. Got to get out of the way. That's it. It's just simple and plain. When you got to make memes of people and carry on and do all that stuff will get you sued. 57 accounts of defamation. That's what Mr. Fernando has sitting on his head. That's how many they counted on how many times he used my face without my permission. That carries jail time. You know that, Mr. Fernando, right? Serious jail time. 57 times you use my face and put it on these weird puppet characters. Don't go in the courtroom and say something like, well, you know, I'm stressed and I'm having a lot of mental. Don't do that because you don't want a 302 on you. Definitely don't want that. You're better off just going to jail and serving it. You don't want a 302. You don't want that crap. They'll stick all kinds of medication in you. You won't be right when you come back out. If you get out, you won't be right. Put stuff in and mess your head up. Not make you right anymore. Don't want to say that. But it's going to look along the guidelines of that. You're a grown man. What grown man takes another grown man's face and makes little puppets? And yeah, that's along the line of something wrong with you. Let me see. Mental disorders. Mental disorders. You're not going to get enough, buddy. They're getting their bad stuff in your system. They're going to give you everything under the sun. Keep in mind, it's court order. Once it's court order, you can't get out of that. They can give you anything they want. Whatever that doctor subscribes for you, you want to take it. That's what's going to happen. And if you weren't messed up going in, you will be coming out. You will not be in your right mind anymore. They have you on Haldol, Thorazine, all kinds of stuff. You'll be drooling at the mouth and everything. You will be in the zombie stage. And if you lose your temper, get upset about anything, then they're going to lock you down. They're going to really shoot you up. But think about how it's going to look in the courtroom. You're a grown man. You sent over 57 pictures of me pasted to weird bodies and shapes. Hey, do me a favor. Say that in front of your family and friends. Say, hey, look, I went online, took a guy's picture 57 times and put him on weird puppets and characters and shapes. How do you think your family would receive that at the end of the day? They're going to find it anyway. It's all going to be court records. Once we go into court, all that, and you guys are found guilty, everything's going to be on court record for everybody to read. Even people on YouTube can go in there and read everything. Your job, your family, your friends, all of them are going to find out. Ooh, man, this is going to be bad. Oh, I forgot about that. Filing for post office mail fraud. I have to go in and file 2 more. This is for Mr. McAfee. This is for you. You got postcards down here that I got 2 more that I found in the bundle that I forgot to basically file different another charge on you. So you're going to get a little more for basically contacting these neighbors and harassing them. And then we got you quite a few times. Your IP was traced. It came right back to your server. So, gentlemen, just to give you a little idea about how bad this is going to get. Remember you were contacting accounts already? I had a guy install something special. A little program he put in there. So basically, it's kind of a form of spyware that he put in. So basically, it allows that when you guys were hitting the account carrying on, it basically allows us to get back to exactly where you came from. How dumb do you feel right now? Yeah, when you contact us on all the blank accounts and all, yeah, we know exactly everything, where they came from, all that information. I told you, got a bunch of IT buddies that are good friends of mine. Yeah. When you were hitting the accounts, information was coming back to us exactly about everything we needed to know. And all that information now has been forwarded over. You remember, you had to keep in mind how big this thing is. We have over thousands, over 10,000, it's a lot of them, emails that were sent on both companies' accounts of these guys harassing our company. So, what my lawyers are going to try to do is, and they are going to do at the door, what's going to happen is, and this is part of the PC talk, I want to just give you a talk on this real quick, because I'm excited about what's going to happen. And they're going to make sure you don't come home. That's the whole purpose of us taking you to court. So not only can we sue you for millions of dollars, but to make sure that you don't come home. We need you behind bars. Because basically, the picture that will be painted about you is the fact that you maliciously attacked my company and my family over jealousy, over screen paint on YouTube. That's what the whole thing is about. And you started spreading false rumors and making threats against our lives, and all kinds of stuff you did that we shouldn't have done to begin with. So to explain to the judge that we want to make sure that you stay behind bars because you are a threat to our business and our families. We need you locked up indefinitely. So when I mean at the end of the day that we're going to make sure you don't come home, not for at least for a good 10, 20 years. Doesn't sound good right now, does it? So that's why I said I want you to repeat what you have done back to your family members and friends. And if that doesn't sound good to them, imagine what it's going to sound like in front of a judge. Whew. People go to jail for parking tickets, and what you guys did are way beyond a parking ticket. I don't know how it's going to work out for you. Really don't, and nor do I care. All I know is I have to explain to the judge that we have a lot going on. We have a lot of projects, people we're working with, people we're invested in. We have things we're trying to build, and you guys are trying to make trouble for us. And we have a history of showing you guys attacking our business. We need you behind bars. And that's where you're going to go, behind bars. Whether you like it or not, you're going. That's why you've been quiet for a little bit. We know that, because you're thinking about your processing it. Finally, you're processing it. But, as I said before, we need you behind bars. It's a must that you go to jail. We don't want no probation, because if you're on probation, you run the risk of attacking the company. We've had problems from you in the past. We need you behind bars. We need you stripped of all internet access at all, period, everything. Cell phones, computers, I don't care, gaming systems, we need you stripped of all of it. We do not want probation. We do not want a plea deal. We need maximum sentence of everything, especially with them copyrights. Some copyrights are going to be brutal for some people who hit them. Really brutal. Oh, she died. That's why she wasn't making any noise. Really? Yeah, she died. Alright, here we go. My keyboard has run out of power. Yeah, she died. Okay. Charge her off that. Yeah. Yeah, people talk to me about that. They're like, why did they attack your business? I have no idea why. Most of it's got to be about jealousy at the end of the day. They don't like the fact that we work hard every day and design nice products. And anyone we tried to basically log on and do business with, they contact them and attack them too. Yeah, we got all that information. And if you're going to say at the end of the day that, hey, how come he keeps bringing it up? Yeah, because I'm upset about it. You attacked my company for no reason. For no reason at all. You attacked me. And that's the reason why when you made all these false accusations about my business, I went in to investigate your business, and I basically proved at the end of the day your products didn't work. And your products were crap. As I said they were. They're crap. Because we have cancellations on your stuff. When we tried to place orders on your stuff to make sure we can get over here for testing, Right? You wouldn't sell us the product. You kept giving us back the money. So we can prove that in court. So, as I said before, if you said that I'm triggered, no, I'm calm right now. But when we get in that courtroom, your life is over. I'm going to show you exactly what I am like in court. I'm here nice and calm. That's and good. But in a courtroom, my main job is to make sure that you never see the light of day ever again. And that's what I'm going to do. It's not a threat, gentlemen. It's a 100% promise. I literally have enough evidence on you to choke a horse. Right now, I'm very calm. But when we reach that courtroom, I'm going to change to a whole different person. My job is to do one thing only. To make sure you never see the light of day again when we take everything from you. You deserve it. Tell me you don't. And those who touch my copyrights, well, you're going to die in prison. How are you going to get out of that? Copyright's a very serious charge. It's a very serious charge to touch one of those things. And some of you got a cease and desist order from lawyers telling you to stay away from them, or the consequences. What did it say, Mr. Fernando, when you read through that document that was sent to you? If you continue to touch the copyrights, you are looking at serving jail time and being sued. Did it not say that? So you were well aware of what was going to happen, and you were well aware of your actions, which means you fall under the guidelines of willfully. So you move, you disappear, whatever, doesn't make a difference. We'll go down to your state and get a warrant for your arrest, that's all. Because I want you hunted. I want, at the end of the day, that if you go through a traffic light, anything that happens, you can be picked up and thrown in jail. So I would advise you just show up, be a man about it, and just show up. That's all you got to do. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, it did die. All right, I need a charge. Let's see. Yeah. Hope they don't run. You don't want that nonsense on your belt. Yeah, attack me for no reason at all. Paint at the end of the day and just challenge me at least. I know you felt the need to attack me and my family. Well, you still got to talk to those people, because they are going to talk to you about what you did. No one told you to go in and mention their names on YouTube. Mr. Fernando, I would be extremely terrified if I were you right now. I really would. And I got some really heavy connected family on the other end. And you triggered those people, making some statement about some ring. That's you at the end of the day, commenting about some rings and nonsense at the end of the day. Let me tell you something, man. You can act big and bold all you want on YouTube. I'm going to have you in front of a judge soon. Let's see how big and bad you are then in front of that judge. I guarantee 100% you pee yourself. I think you are. I think you're going to urinate yourself. You got a lot of stuff coming at you, man. You got so many counts coming at you. It's not even funny. I still got to go right back down to the police station and file more charges against you. Because other stuff we found on you. That, again, I told you, your counts are being monitored. So we found some other stuff that you were doing about me and my company and my family. So now I'm going to go back and file more charges against you. You're getting charged while you have, we already went to court, we filed against you. Now we got to file more charges. You know how bad that's going to look in court? Most people, when they have charges come against them, they stop all activity. They don't get any more trouble. Because they know if they walk into a courtroom, they're already being charged already. For the judge to sit there and go, oh, you got to be kidding me. So while you're being charged for this, you went out and did these crimes too? That makes things far worse. So now we have a bunch of information that we've been watching you guys' channels, and we're going to start filing charges again tomorrow. More charges for you tomorrow, on top of the previous charges that we already filed with the courts. If you felt at the end of the day that everything that I'm saying out of my mouth is not true, you would have had an attorney contact me by now. You would have had an attorney contact me with a cease and desist order telling me to stop saying anything. If everything I'm saying is not true, that I run liable of being sued. No one has contacted me at all. Because you can't even tell an attorney what you did. Because you broke the law. So I can talk and say whatever I want to say right now. Because everything I'm saying is going to happen to you in court. Mr. Fernando didn't believe me about my copyrights. We had enough evidence to send a processor bang on his front door. Okie doke. Well, I am going to enjoy the rest of my evening. I'm going to leave here, go back to my home front, and also I'm planning to explain to the judge that, Your Honor, we've been able to show every place that we moved at with no problem. Except for we were being stalked from Mr. Derek Wilson. Mr. Derek Wilson, oh my goodness, my man. Let me explain something to you. If I were you, I would run. I mean, seriously, I would run. You have so many accounts of post office mail forwarding you, it's not even funny. My man, when I tell you you're going to grow old in prison, we're not joking on that. You got so much stuff coming at you, it's not even funny. On top of that, we also filed charges for the fact that you are basically impersonating a minister. Because you contact my company somewhere roughly around 27 times claiming to be a minister. We've been to your YouTube channel, Facebook account, Instagram. I've always been through everything. See you in court soon, Mr. Williams. I can't wait to meet you face to face. I will also be meeting you with an arbitrator too on top of that. I want to have a nice little conversation with you before we get you sentenced and locked away. Why did you do it? I know you're going to apologize. I know you're going to cry. I know you're going to do all that. Most people do when you're facing that kind of jail time, but that's not my problem at the end of the day. That's your problem. You contacted, went to the United States Postal Service and committed crimes. You're dealing with them. We have nothing to do with that. We're going to file the charges against you. Now, we'll be filing you for cyber harassment, cyber bullying, and terroristic threats. You will be filed for that. That's on our half. But for the other stuff, that involves the post office. So you're going to have to deal with that on their end. Time's ticking, gentlemen. Difference between me and you have to understand, and I know you're listening. The difference between me and you is my future is going to get brighter. I'm going to go on to basically developing more technology and under bigger contracts, and I'm going to make millions of dollars on our technology. You, on the other hand, are going to jail. And your time is over. You're done. Whatever time you got on this earth is done. So, when you see me in that courtroom, remember what I said. That's the end of it. I want the judge to use you as an example for anyone else that decides to carry on in your nature. And James, this is not going to be hard to do because we can show you started it first, and then you carried on and carried other people into it to continue it going. And just so a little mental note to anybody who contacted, if their email, if you think at the end of the day, because I'm just talking about them, if your email pops up in any one of those thousands of messages that went through, we're going to track you down and come for you. So you better pray you're not in there. Because I know there's other people that follow him, that support him. So you better pray you're not in there. Because after the heat these guys are about to hit, anybody is going to be magnified. All right then, glad we had this talk. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Can't wait to hear what you got to say. This is going to be the best day of my life. I think everybody, anyone who deals with trolls, are happy to be able to get a troll in front of a courtroom to watch him get prosecuted and watch him go to jail. This is going to be the best day of my life, I tell you. And I'm expecting to hear the crying and apologies and the excuses and the medical problems and all that stuff I'm going to hear. We don't care. All your cries are falling on deaf ears. That's between you and God. I have nothing to do with that right now. My job is to prosecute you and get you in jail. That's it. Lock you up. My Lord said, go forth. Go forth. So tomorrow, I'm going to be reaching out to that bar. I'm going to let them know that we need to get started. We're going to send them over our information on our half. Mr. McAfee, who used their address without permission, so they can get everything they need from us and what we're doing on our end, and they can get their what they have to get started to get this guy in the court and get him arrested or whatever they have to do. Now, mind you, they live in Ohio too. On top of that, so they're within your state, so they can basically work on getting a warrant for your arrest. Just let them know that their business is going to pop up quite a few times in court, and it will be on court record. Your fault. You did this. No one told you to use somebody's business for your personal gain. This is against the law. You don't do stuff like that. Yeah, I'm happy, people. I'm really happy. I'm super happy that finally I'm going to get these people in front of a judge. I'm super happy. These people have been harassing my family. They have been harassing me. They're making false lies about my company. I am so happy about this. I think about this every day. I cannot wait to get them in front of a judge. But most of all, I can't wait to get them in front of an arbitration hearing because I want to have a nice conversation with you. You're going to look me in the face man to man. I don't want you looking at the floor. I don't want you looking at the wall. You're going to look at me man to man. And you're going to tell me why you attacked my company for no reason. It's not going to change a thing, so you know that. I want maximum punishment for everything. I'm going to show you no mercy whatsoever. If they can get you in there 20, 40, 50 years, I don't care. I want you in there for a long time. I don't want you ever getting out. And the copyrights will allow me to get most of that done. Fernando, your life is over. And I have to bring a lawyer. And like I said, you can have your lawyer reach out to me. My 800 number is there. And I will speak to them. I guarantee you that when I get done presenting our evidence and the copyright infringements and everything else, that they're going to drop your case. Or they're just going to tell you that right up front that you're going to get sued and go to jail. Yeah, it's just simple things. Oh, there we go. So right now we've got Jamie nice and tuckered in. I'm going to start working on Daniel McAfee tomorrow. First thing, when I come in, I'm going to contact the bar, and I'm going to begin the process of filing post office fraud charges on every single letter you sent out. I'm going to contact that bar over in Ohio and let them know what we're about to do, and that basically their bar is going to be showing up on court records because you stole their identity. Then I'm going to be making a little phone call, make an appointment with the FBI, and start the process with them. You got kids at the end of the day, man. You should know better than that. They're getting the dumb games. One of these, just one of these, you know, it'll give you 20 years in jail. Just one of them. All I have to do is go in and just file one of these, and that's it. Your life is done after that. No one told you to send this stuff out, man. You should know better than that. Put your name on it and everything, didn't you? Yep. So, you think at the end of the day that nothing can touch you. Alright, no problem. Tomorrow morning, I'll make that appointment for the FBI, and I'll begin the process on you. You're next. And then, when I'm done with him, Mr. Derek Wilson, you're next after him. I'll be going to the post office. I'll be filing multiple charges against you. I will be forwarding all your emails and everything we got over to them to start the investigation on you. And then Mr. Rogers, I'm going to save you for last. I want you to see what the rest of them are going through. I want you to hear the complaining, the carrying on, the whining, the fussing, the worryiness, all that, because that's going to terrify the living daylights out of you. I'll wait a while before I get to you. I've got plenty of time. Now, before you sit there and say, oh, but that's a mean, no, it's not a mean thing to do. You attack my business. Anybody else would have taken care of you a long time ago. Didn't want you to go through the prison system, but now I really think about it, you need to go through the prison system. It's the only way you're going to learn respect to other people. If you can't learn it there, you ain't going to learn it anyplace else. You have to learn respect for other people. You have to. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. You feel like you can just do whatever you want to do. You have to learn that respect. Only problem in that situation, if you don't learn it in there, yeah. Oh. And they're right, Mr. Doggo. You ready? You ready to go home? Look at me. Like, come on, Dad. Let's go home. All right, buddy. Yeah, you don't pay for it. I don't know what you think at the end of the day that I do this out of hatred, because I don't. I explained to you, this is not about hatred. This is about hatred when handled a different way. Easy to handle a different way. It's not about hatred in the day. It's about basically, I need to get my company to the next level, all right? I don't need nonsense at the end of the day of people contacting businesses and making false lies about my company and spreading false rumors about my companies. So I need to get you in court for this. You know, saying that we're using special equipment and all that stuff to make our products look better, I'm going to sue you for that. Making false accusations that our products are nothing but black paint, I'm going to sue you for that. Making accusations about basically about how you canceled out, and the reason why we did it because we're scammers and our products are ripoff, I'm going to sue you for that. So yeah, you're going to get sued for multiple things at the end of the day. There's going to be so much stuff that's going to be overwhelming to the judge. So we need you locked up. Oh, my new video card. My new camera. I like this thing so much. I got this from Japan, I think I did. I'm just going to give you a piece of advice before I leave. Spend as much time with your families. That's all I can tell you. And you can take it as a joke at the end of the day and think that, hey, nothing's going to happen to me. He's not going to file any charges. He doesn't have enough evidence. You go talk to a lawyer and you explain to him what you did. See if I don't have enough. The fact that I haven't had an attorney contact me yet, you already know the answer already. So I would advise you, before we reach that timeline, spend as much time with your family as you possibly can. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying you should. It's a shame we had to reach this road, gentlemen. It could have been a different way. All this could have been done a different way. But you chose to use bully tactics at the end of the day, and this is where bully tactics landed you. And you chose to follow the devil, and this is where the devil led you. So, tomorrow, Mr. McAfee, we start on you. Oh, man. I swear, I gotta take time out of my day for this dumb nonsense. I had other things to do. A lot of things to do. A lot of work to do. And I gotta literally take time out of my day to deal with adults that don't know how to act like kids. I can't wait to have this conversation with the judge. Like, I got enough to do as it is on all these projects and stuff I'm working on. And here it is, I gotta take time out of my schedule to deal with people who don't know how to be adults. I'm gonna pay for this at the end of the day. Waste my time in that courtroom. I'm gonna sue you for that too. Anytime I lose something, you're gonna pay for that. I'll sue you again. Gee whiz Louise. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Yeah, have that conversation with your wife. This is a good possibility. It's not a good possibility. It is a possibility. You are going to jail. It's a copyright. You know, people get terrified of copyrights. Yeah, it's frightening. Oh shoot, should we have the flash drive in there? We shouldn't. I don't think it's gonna load from the flash drive. It'd be fine if it didn't. People get terrified of copyright lawsuits because, yeah, it's a possibility you're going to jail. One strike isn't that bad. You're still going to get sued. You're still going to pay a ton of money. It's going to happen. But the chance of you ending up in jail, they can fight it. They can fight that because it's just one. You know what I mean? People make a mistake. They hit a copyright by accident, whatever. It's just that how many times you do it is what makes it bad. That's what makes it really bad. Now, again, like I said, when we took on before the CCB, buddy don't know when basically people are trying to help him out, even when you're doing dumb stuff. In front of the CCB, man, bottom line is, you wouldn't have gotten any jail time in there. You would have gotten literally just sued for $30,000. That's it. That's it. So you would have got hit with a $30,000 lawsuit. That's it. But you, on the other hand, don't see a blessing when it comes, Mr. Fernando. A blessing came to you because when we ran out of time, and I thought to myself that, well, I can open up the case and go again. But I said, you know what? He probably got the paperwork. He probably read through it. I know he did. That should be enough to get him to back off my copyrights. That's what I'm going to tell the judge when I go have a conversation with her. That's why we didn't follow through on it. But you took that as a sign of weakness. You went on YouTube and started screaming and carrying on, talking about, oh yeah, you couldn't do anything, and that's the reason why. You were an idiot at the end of the day. You were a very stupid individual. You know why I call you a stupid individual? I'm going to tell you why. For a process server to show up at your front door means there has to be enough evidence to prosecute you. So we have to go through these stages. We have to go through amendments and all this stuff to make sure, and they're going to look through all this paperwork to make sure there's literally enough evidence here for court. So that's what we have to go through. And we were going through that, and you have to make sure if there's not enough there to go there, they'll tell you from the door, well, look, there's no point, and it's basically, they'll drop your case. Your case gets thrown out because there's not enough evidence to support your claim. But the fact that it went through with flying colors, and the fact that the process server was drawn up and ready to go means we had enough. If that process server got there on time, you'd be showing up at the CCB. You'd be at the Small Claims Copyright Board. That's where you would be at. Copyrights Claim Board. That's where you'd be sitting at. And you'll be sitting in front of a mediator, which means they're going to go through all that and say, hey, look, Mr. Fernando, did you have permission from Mr. Bird to use this? And Mr. Bird's going to show proof that we warned you about it, and you're going to get sued for 30 grand. That's what would have happened. But because the timeline on basically giving us the information, we didn't have enough time. Even if he posted to your door, there wasn't enough time to send it back to get ready to put it in for court, to get ready for a trial. We didn't have enough time. So I could have went back in. I could have opened up that case and hit you. But I let it go because I thought that maybe this is enough to scare you, to back down. And you didn't take it. So you came back in and hit my copyrights again. So now when we go to court, not only will I show proof that we got approval from the CCB to get a process server, there was enough evidence to convict you, to take you to court, but the fact that you came in and hit our copyrights after this went through. Do you know how bad this sounds right now? So yes, you are looking at serious jail time. The day you walk in that courtroom will be the last day that you will see and be able to touch your family again. You messed up. God gave you an opportunity out and you didn't take it. The minute that process server hit your door, the first thing you should have did, if nothing happened after that, was you should have walked away from it all. That's what you should have did, because that's what we were expecting you to do. We figure, okay, we hit that threshold, we hit his door, he's going to back it down. That's all we need. But you didn't do that. You went online with bragging and carrying on and acting up. Oh, you don't got enough evidence and blah, blah, blah. That's what you did. So now what you did, we recorded all that to show the judge. Now what are you going to do? We're going to federal court. We're not going to CCB anymore. So in federal court, it's different. When you get in there, now you're looking at 20 years in prison. Now you're looking at a $1 million fine. Now you're looking at getting sued by us. And you have how many of these violations against my copyrights, including a second one that we have? So when I tell you that you will never be able to hold your wife ever again, it's going to be a long time. You're going to be in there forever. This is the reason why we went and filed with the CCB, was to keep you out of jail. You should have took it. You should have walked away. When I sent you the form from the lawyers telling you to back down, you should have contacted me and told me, look, I had enough of this game, I'm backing down. And you should have contacted the lawyers and advised them. They're going to ask you, did you contact me? You did not. They're going to ask the lawyers, did you contact them? You did not. And you were fully aware, fully updated that you were going to get sued for touching with copyrights. Right? Okay, there you go. So, bye-bye. Now, keep in mind, the thumbnail for my Copyrights Black Series Edition, which has a copyright sitting on top of it, was used in Crowcast, which showed Mr. Danny Rogers, it showed Mr. McAfee, and it showed Mr. Fernando Gonzalez, which has already been accused using our copyrights multiple times. You two gentlemen, there's lawsuits being filed against you, so I'm filing copyrights infringements against you for touching my copyrights. Now, they might try to blame it all on him and say, hey, we had nothing to do with it because we're just in the room. But the history and already, you guys already attacking my company, it shouldn't be hard to get that to stick. Don't look good, do it. No, we tried. I tried. You know, you can't say at the end of the day that I didn't try. All right? Can't say. Can't say I didn't try. I did. I gave Jamie every opportunity in the book. And you know what? The fact that the judge is going to see that we gave you every opportunity in the book is all the more they're going to hit you harder. Now, you can sit back on YouTube and laugh all you want. And you weren't laughing when that process server struck your door, were you? You sent your wife to the door. I know because they sat there and they contacted you on a cell phone the entire time they were at your front door. They were talking to me. And they already told me everything was going on. I said, where is he at? I said, he's in there somewhere, but she's at the door. I said, oh, that must be his wife. I said, did she open the door? She didn't open the door. I said, okay, post it to the door. And that's what they did. They posted it to your door. Now, the new ones that are coming in, I'm getting that one too. I like them. I like how they did their job. But I got 4 of them I'm hiring. A little more than after that. They're different when they come in. These guys are interesting. They're going to come to your job. They're going to come to a restaurant. Anywhere you go, they'll sit outside your door and wait for you. They're persistent. They're going to make sure you get served one way or another. And there's plenty of time to get you. So you don't leave that apartment, you're still going to get served. I don't care if they have to cover your door with it like Christmas tree wrapping. You're getting served. You're going to court. No way to stop it now. And you should have took the opportunity when I gave it to you. Oh well. What are you going to do? Get mad at YouTube? Throw some threats out there? Go ahead. My people are monitoring your channel. I mean, my people, I got legal people monitoring you right now. Go ahead. Do something stupid on there. Do something. Carry on, act out. Got more evidence to show the judge when we go to court. All right, then. And you bet you're regretting it. I bet you every bit you're regretting it right now. Can't turn that clock back. You're going through it one way or another. I think, Mr. Fernando, I think you've been doing this kind of dirt for people for a long time. It's called karma. It does catch up to you. It does. Yep. Everybody got to go through it. I don't care how rich and powerful you are. You have to go through it. And again, better that you pay for it on this side of the fence and you pay for it on the other side of the fence. Because again, people have committed crimes and they die and they figure they got away with it. Well, they wake up in a whole other place that's far worse than this one. Except in that one, there's no forgiving. There's no second chances. You're just there. I would consider this, at the end of the day, I tell you something. When I went through the court system, I consider it to be a blessing. Because again, anything could have happened. I could have died out there. Anything could have happened. And I could have woke up on the other side with no chance to get saved, no place, no way to get back. That could have happened easily. But it didn't. So I took the other way. I went through the system. I worked hard. I got out of there. I got myself cleaned up. And I basically got on the back track, got myself baptized, became a Christian, and got my life together. That's what I did. And I still had to go through it. So you're going to go through the same process. But yours is a little longer. I like this stuff so much. How many bars we got on here? 2 bars. I want to do a test on this real quick. This is our light system when we wire it pretty soon. I'll plug this in. Does this charge at the same time? I have this in. That is freaking cool. And it does work. I can charge this at the same time. Wow. I gotta buy me a bunch of these things. These things are cool. Oh wait, does this one go? Oh, it does. Well, it's kind of interesting. Why does it get more power here? Well, I guess that would be if I need a longer one to fire off. So, but we got bright lights in here, that's why. I'm not seeing it too much. Let me see. Oh yeah, I see it there. Okay. Oh man. It's interesting how I talked about how Noah, basically, after he went in that town, he told all those people about what was going to happen to him, that the Lord was going to destroy the world. And all those people laughed at him, and they teased him, and threw things at him and everything. Oh, they did. They treated Noah like crap. They did. And he kept telling them, hey, look, God's going to open up the sky, and everybody's going to be destroyed. And they laughed at Noah. thought it was funny they're drunk at the end of the day. I had a crazy guy out there building an ark in the middle of nowhere. He's definitely bonkers. Yeah, and that sky opened up and that rain came. And those people came beating on that ark because they were drowning out there. They were dying. And Noah tried to open up the door. He tried to open the door up to let those people in. And God wouldn't let him. God shut that door closed. After all this dirt, Mr. Fernando, you have done to my family and me at the end of the day, there is parts of me that basically will allow you to go. That parts of me that don't want to file those lawsuits against you. Parts of me that don't want to see you go through the system. But God told me to go forth. I don't have an option here. So I'm going to go forth. I have to do what he tells me to do. Because you don't learn. You'll keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'm giving you multiple options. You just don't learn. So I have to go forward on this. Remember, you had an option. When a man's sitting in a cell, there's a lot to think about. There's a whole lot to think about. There's so much in life to think about, it's not even funny. When you're sitting in there, most of all is the regrets of basically that if I did things differently and I had another chance, I would change my life. Those are the most ones you get the most. You're going to get the chance to think about it a lot. It's part of me just wants to forget about this. Go about my business, work on myself, and just be to myself. But you don't learn. And the Lord already let me know you don't learn. We did give you options, you didn't take it. I can't wait for the little matrix set up like that. I didn't think my office was going to be this big. I literally thought I was going to have a smaller office. I did. And I saw the office, I was like, oh, shoot, we're going to do that. They said I could, I saw in the pictures, and I said it'd be kind of nice to hook it up that way, but the office came out too big. I think we're going to have an office that big. I need my desk to be a little bit more cleaner. My desk is a mess. I got parts, pieces. We're working in progress. We're work in progress. I got to put work in progress on my desk. I got the new Gladiator, nothing new, the new scent unit. I don't like it too much. I like the cinnamon better. I think I might get the lemon better. The lemon was really good. My sister has a lemon. It smells so good. I think I'm going to go down and get the lemon. I'm going to like this one. It kind of smells like tea. No screen for a couple of days. Okay, get the new one in. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's freaking cool. So it does charge. Oh crap, that's pretty cool. So I can keep this thing charged up while I basically run the charge for this. But usually sometimes they don't, they just shut off. Oh, that is gonna look cool. I need to start building this PC. It's almost sick. Absolutely sick. People, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. One night, really, it's time for us to go pretty soon. Taco's tired, I'm tired. But I want to basically get in VR. That's what I want to do. I need to be in VR right now, relaxing. It just baffles me, the dumb things that people do. It does, it's baffling. Especially when you've been through the system. You've been through the system, you appreciate life on every level. You do. Everything is freedom. Everything is freedom. Drinking this bottle of water, freedom. Sitting in front of this monitor, freedom. Sitting in the chair, freedom. You to walk out that door and go home, freedom. Yeah. You value everything. Everything. My glasses back in the case. Sat there, had a guy do something stupid, and I had to take him to court to sue him for $50,000. He lost. He lost his case. Kept saying the same thing over and over again. He had no evidence, nothing whatsoever. We had a ton of evidence on it. He lost 50 grand. Didn't have the money to pay it. He didn't have the money. He had a car. That's what we took. We took his car. Went upstairs and I filed execution of judgment on him. The debt collectors came out there, went over everything he had. He didn't have enough to pay up, so they took his vehicle. They brought a flatbed out there and took his car. Sold it at auction, sent the money to us. They got their half and we got ours. Not the first person I sued. I sued a lot of people for doing dumb stuff. But one thing about me is I bite my tongue, I get all my information, I gather everything, make sure we got everything to do this. I will talk to some of my lawyer friends, make sure we got enough here, and if they say, hey, you got enough here to do whatever you need to do, go ahead and take care of it. Go ahead and take care of it. I also have to bring up the fact that we did ask you to send us black paint too, but that's another lawsuit. That's a lawsuit involving the end of the year. That's another court for slander against my company. That's what that's about. Gee whiz, man, we're going to build me a nice power grid. Can I get a power station? Can I buy a power station? Toy power station. No, not for a train. No. Toy nuclear reactor. Oh, what the freak is that? That's insane. Where do we get this stuff from? That is freaking sick. You gotta be kidding me. Where do we buy that at? Oh, I gotta buy this. That is the most craziest thing I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that looked fantastic with our Fallout PC. Oh my goodness, that is freaking amazing. Miniature nuclear reactor lamp. Doomsday toys. Doomsday toys, you have now become my best friend. We're gonna have to repaint this to give it more of a rust up to it, but that is freaking hot. Oh, that's gonna look insane with the Fallout PC. Gee whiz. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is freaking hot. See, I gotta start doing some more shopping on eBay. eBay has the strangest stuff that you could find. You can't find any place else. That is freaking sick. Look at that. It's a nuclear reaction in the middle of a city. That is freaking insane. Oh, we definitely want to buy these. We're gonna need all these right here. Who was it? Who was it that I did the I did the PC with the freaking nuclear reactor designed to it and burnt metal and all that. Somebody posted, oh, we was on World War III. We're not having no World War III, so cut it out. Cut it out. Could have had World War III in the Cuban Missile Crisis. Could have had it there. Could have had World War III in the 1980s when they had war games when everybody in Russia was basically locked and stopped with freaking nuclear warheads. You know, could have had it there too on top of that. No, 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 no. Ain't gonna happen. When they got the nuke from the Fallout. Oh, I heard about these things before. This is the world's most dangerous toy. I heard about these. These things actually had mercury in them. Yeah, they sold these things. They had mercury in them. Who would have freaked out with these laying around? That's insane. This is the world's most dangerous toy. It was supposed to be an atomic lab, but it came with actual real radioactive atomic energy lab, and it came with real mercury. Do you have any idea how poison mercury is? Those light bulbs you like to use, the ones that have a little curly, looks like a little curly fry, they have mercury in them. You drop one of those things on the floor, you got a problem on your hands. They had some issues with them. I don't use them. I don't touch them with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, wow. Wow. Who would have freak got that thing? I'd be afraid to have it in my house. Well, they got everything in here for if you want to design something for that retro style nuclear reaction. Oh wow, they got it in here. Some of these things gotta cost some money. These are antiques. Excuse me. Squid nuclear reactor. Yeah, next time look that one up. Let me see. Mushroom cloud toy. That's the only one that has. Oh, Amazon got over here too for 18 bucks. No, dudes are better, much better. Yeah, this is tiny. Dudes was much better. Wait, what? Ooh. I was just thinking about that a few minutes ago about making a UFO on PC. Oh, that'd be sick. We're gonna have the cows and everything being drawn up. And they already got one right there. Look at that. That is freaking sick. And we can get a star display inside of the case. Save it. Oh, there's another PC. We're gonna be so many PCs, it's not even funny. Every time I see something, I want to build something around it. Oh, that'd be sick, man. Make a UFO setting. Oh, man. Yeah, we can do it. We just make it a hobby. We're bringing on board. I already got enough stuff on my plate, but every time I see there's always something to know when it's designed inside of a PC. Look at that. That is freaking so cool. We can put a small farm with some clear pipe cleaners and make it like the animals are being pushed up into the light. Oh, and definitely we can wire in a small light and a beam coming down, like a tractor beam. Now this thing projects a glow-in-dark light that pushes up. So if we get a black case, paint the inside of it, but then invisible technology, that would be insane. We can actually turn the inside of the case to a giant projection screen to a star field. I need pen and paper. This is why we end up building so many PCs, developing and stuff like this, and go turn that. That would be sick. That would be absolutely sick. That would be sick. That flying saucer is nice. All right, we're going to get a chalkboard. We're going to have to write down the stuff that we're building because there's a lot of stuff now. I got a bunch of PCs I got to put together, but this is really nice. The cases and stuff are cheap. These are not expensive PCs, by the way. Under $400 machines built. That's all. Plenty of power to play all the goody games within the day. That's all. Nothing expensive. Probably the same price as your PS5. And people are saying we're not as powerful as a PS5. Do you really want to go down that road? Let me see. I like this. So 30 bucks. 30 bucks. See how fast we do things together. $30 for this UFO. UFO. This is how we build PCs and basically put them all together and how we want to basically assemble them and design them. So UFO, this is one of the props. Gotta think of something crazy for his name. That's going to need some modifications on it. Definitely need some modifications for it. But we do need a tractor beam on it. So we need to install a light underneath of it, which would be kind of cool. How much we can cut into it. This is why you have rotary tools. The rotary tools allow you to cut and manipulate objects. So at 30 bucks, we're going to talk about roughly $30 for the UFO. I'm going to save this here. We got it saved already. All right, cool. And it produces a beautiful, whatchamacallit. I'm going to go to Amazon. I'm going to start off with the case first. Maybe we need a black case with a window display. Let's see, PC case. I'm going to buy another motherboard. PC case, black. Because it's going to be better reaction for the stars to pop off. That looks alien right there. But I need something with a little bit more room to play. This ain't bad. Oh my goodness, what are you? Ain't that glass in the front? This has glass in the front too on top of that. We need it in black. I think I'm gonna take, that's too small. Let me get our charger in real quick. That's too small. When I do this, I have to think about where we're gonna put this saucer at. It has to point up. We need the stars. So we got a star display all over the environment. We gotta take all the fans out of the case. I'm going to charger in. We gotta take all the fans out of the case, all the wiring, everything, because when we coat the inside of it with that chemical, it's going to turn the inside into a projection screen. So we had to take the case apart to do it. Because we don't want to blast the glass with it. We need to blast just the inside of this right here. So the flying saucer is right about there. And put the farm down here at the bottom. And then when it goes off, it shoots off that the stars. The stars are going to bounce all out here and outside the case. Well, just blast the glass too. Just blast the glass. Let's turn that into a screen too on top of that. Just do the whole thing inside. This looks like I have plenty of room right here to play. Let's get this out of the way. See what we got in here to play with in here. Yeah, we got plenty of room. So we don't need this here. This will be the farm in here. And then right here, we're going to have the flying saucer right here. You can connect that easy up in here, but no problem. You have to use heavy pipe cleaners, and they're going to have to be clear so light passes right through it, so like it's actually floating. And we'll tilt it on its side like this, like it's trying to pull something up. And we're going to have the whole farm scenery down here. So we have case. Now I want to go with mini ITX boards because they're smaller. It gives me more room to go in there and play. Case is going to be, and the minis actually fit anywhere. Pre-installed 620 millimeter fans. I'm going to take those out. Yeah, we've got another case we can throw them into. That's about 90 bucks. Let's start off with this motherboard here. I can leave all these open, these tabs open. Let's see. Motherboard. Now mind you, the LAG, like using the 1155s, can take up to an i7. Oh gee, I got that right. Here we go. 1155 case motherboard. Need a mini ITX board. These are pretty cheap on Amazon. There's a mini right there. 36 bucks. That's all you need right there. Let's see. Right there, we can hook up a solid state drive right here. We want to hook in right there. That's pretty nice. Pretty cheap. DDR3. That's just for showcase. Nothing big. We're not doing any hardcore gaming. 16 gigabytes. Okay, cool. Alright, that's perfect. So that right there are my favorite boards to get. I love these boards. I just bought one over there. That is going to be LGA11D5, and it's going to be a mini ITX. I guess there's plenty of room to play around in there. Alright, so that's around $37. $37. Now we're going to need some RAM. We need a video card, power supply, and let me see, and a CPU. So, usually they'll give you a nice little matchup on some RAM right here. See right there, all that together. Get the CPU for 28 bucks. That's perfect. That's a 3470. We're actually we're gaming on a 3470. So we're not doing anything major. It's just something for show to have some fun, to show the case off. Keep in mind, it's going to be a screen designed around it too on top of that. So altogether, this is going to cost me, if I get the RAM, if I get the CPU, it's going to cost me $80.85, $81. So altogether, RAM and CPU right here. It's going to cost me, if I get it on a bundle, it's going to cost me $80. Oh, it said 81. That tax comes in. So it's $81 right there. So all we got to do is get video card and power supply. So that sounds goody goody two shoes right there. Right there. And the thing about with the PC under Deep Ocean 6, we literally have to design our own power supply kill switches because thing's in a piece of Tupperware and it's submerged with vegetable oil, so there's no power switches, no LEDs, none of that. We got to build all that. Get to soldering, Joker. Get to soldering. I had to get a soldering gun. Now, for those who think, what's the purpose of building all this stuff? Because, again, when I want people to come in, I want my big screen here, my big screen here. I want my entire floor done. I want my desk done with touching and all that other crazy stuff I can do with it, drag and drop. All that involves our technology. And each one of those PCs has a screen design to it that's going to be attached to it that basically has a different color that matches the pattern of the freaking screen. We're actually building, and that's involving some gaming company that wants to basically, they do gaming lounges, but they want to see these different color screens we got. What better way to display them on custom-built PC. Got to do it crazy, got to do it right. That's, oh, I like that line. Got to do it crazy, got to do it right. So, yeah, we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. All right, let me see. And they can't wait. They want to see exactly what I'm going to do at the end of the day. Then we got the ad tech on display, which is going to be crazy. So there. Okay, let me see. Video card. So, video card, I do want to do 16. I don't want anything too big because I got to put a flying saucer in there. So this right here is perfect. It's a nice little fun size. Perfect. It'll fit in there nicely. And I don't have to worry about it taking too much room. I don't need a massive card pushing across because it's ridiculous. We're doing a whole different design in there. Yeah, 1650. That's perfect. 1650. Where the heck is the pen? 1650 video card is $160. Not bad at all. Power supply. Let me see. Power supply needed for a 1650. It needs 300 watts. 300 watts. Power supply needed for an i5. Power supply needed for an i5 processor. So an 80 plus power efficiency rating. So you need an 80 plus. Okay, so efficient rating. I just get the gold anyway, so that pretty much covers everything else. Let me see right here. So let's go with 700 watt power supply. $650 is perfect. 700 watts is still overkill, but still enough to play. All right, that right there, beautiful right there. That's cost $57. $57. So now we have our case. We have motherboard, RAM, and CPU, video card, and power supply. Next stage is liquid cooling, because we liquid cool everything. Liquid cooling. Proceed to queue. Well, the only difference you have, it really doesn't make a difference on basically your CPU is whether it's an AMD or basically if it's a Intel. You will get both adapters for both of them, whether you have Intel or AMD. So some people get confused on that, thinking that it's only just strictly for one particular kind of chip, but no, it has adapters for both in there, so you're good. So let me see. I want to do a nice one. That case looks like it only does maybe. This is one we're getting for Ice Boy. I like that one right there. That's nice and clean. Oh, we got one here for $46. That ain't bad at all. $46. 240 millimeter. That comes with 240 millimeters. Come with a 120 millimeter fan. That's what we have right here. So we can get that for roughly $46. $46. Trying to think about it. A light system, solar system. I guess, yeah, I guess that would kind of go for kind of a UFO kind of weird effect. So it's 47 bucks. $47. And the RAM gave us 16 gigs. We get 16 gigs on the RAM. So they're 8 gigs a piece on a stick. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. All right, and got those whatchamacallits on there. So let's see. Oh, you think about hard drives, a hard drive. Now we can do, this is a basic show and tell unit. So I guess 1 terabyte style things. Don't need right there, anything special. That's all. It's not a gaming piece. It's just something to kick around and just show off the design and the inside. It's more like the design and the inside than the PC. We do have to build a PC around it. So we get one for like 62 bucks. We get anything special. That's it. 62 bucks. $62 for 1 terabyte of M2 solid state drive. About $63 altogether. That's it. And we now have a PC completed. Put it all together and make it complete. Oh, we got one for 36 bucks. Okay, 36 bucks. Wait, no, that's 512 gigabytes. No, never mind. Skip it. Oh, what's this one right here? No, that's not. No, I'm just better off with that one. This 1 terabyte. This is 1 terabyte right here. Yeah, for 56 bucks. We can just change it down to 57. There we go. So that's it right there. All put together nicely. Put it all together. Now, basically, at the end of the day, we're going to get that done. We are going to need now a nice little farm. Toy farm. Actually, something huge. Won't fit in the case. Ooh, we got plenty of toy farms here. Well, McDonald's had a cow. Or had a pig or whatever, I don't know. I'm gonna follow that stuff at the end of the day. Excuse me. I need a little small miniature set up. Like a little farmhouse. Aww, look at him. Come move. Come move. Jeez, that's pretty big. Look at the size of the kid, the size of their freaking house. I would never fit in there. Maybe we should have put the PC in the farmhouse. Which wouldn't have been a bad idea. As big as that thing is, I literally could have put the PC in the farmhouse and put... No, I got a problem there. That'd be a problem because the flying saucer is smaller, and flying saucer would be bigger than that wouldn't work. But actually, yeah, it did cross my mind just a few minutes ago about doing it. Because literally could have done that. It's not hard to do. All you have to do is drill little holes in here, 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 and here. Drop in your K-screws in, cement those in with some liquid cement, boom, boom, boom. And now you got your freaking hard drive screws right there. Motherboard screws, bam, bam, bam. Drop it in, you're done. That's it. You've already mounted it. It's finished. It's finished. You can put it anywhere you want. Once you start basically opening up PCs and building your own cases at the end of the day, you start thinking about the weirdest places to put a PC at. Can I put it here? Can I put it in my nightstand? Yeah, you can literally put a PC in your nightstand. People have done that before. And put in a wireless keyboard and everything. Where would the screen be at? It's a little tiny screen. It hooks to your bedboard, comes over the top, lands in front of you, you can swing it to the side. Yeah, and work a wireless keyboard and mouse right there. Man, you gotta think outside the box. You gotta think the crazy stuff at the end of the day. You have to go beyond the net. Right there, the size. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking about building a PC inside of something strange. Faces are big, man. I can easily install stuff in miniature. Miniature farm. Thus and behold. Oh, they should have them for train stations. Wouldn't they have a miniature farm for train stations? Yeah. Miniature farm for a train station. No. Wrong one. Miniature farm for a train. Oh yeah, that was close enough. That definitely got it right there. That would be smaller. Oh, McDonald's had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Bum, 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 bum. Went to the wrong direction. Miniature farm for a toy train set. Okay, now we're talking about it. Are we putting this thing together? Because I am not putting this thing together. Oh, we are putting this thing together. We are not putting this thing together. No, it is way too much work at the end of the day. I am not going down that road. It is too much work. Now you see at the end of the day why I can never be bored. This is why. This is why. That looks pretty nice. I wish I had my friend that did models and stuff. He would design me some pretty cool stuff. That would definitely work. Spent like $60 for a freaking farm at the end of the day. Just was going to put it out of a PC case. Because that's what we like to do. That's what we like to do. Oh, headache. Where's my glasses at? Man, when I was doing the programming in the building, oh my goodness, man. My room was looking like the freaking Matrix in there, man. And computers freaking everywhere, parts. I had a freaking tool bench with all kinds of stuff all over it. It was insane. Monitors after monitors after monitors. Yeah, man, it was insane in there. And just you sitting there staring in front of all these monitors in the face, man. All everything lit with neon and had a flashing strobe light in the back. Basically, it was crazy in there. Yeah. I was in there with a bunch of friends. They would come in and they would program, and I had everything set up. And I had a T1 setup back in the day. I was pretty hot. You had Earthlink T1 business setup, and all my buddies would come like, "Yeah, man, you know, can you come over?" Like, "Yeah, sure." Come over and get food, and we just sit there and just program. And I was just being there hunting for parts just to build other stuff at the end of the day, and they'd be in their program. They come to my house to work on stuff. As long as you ain't doing anything jacked up, I do not feel like getting raided today. But yeah, they had a ball in it, man. They were in there working on stuff like projects. They were working on all this stuff, and they'd come there and work from college and pop over there. They called it NASA. That's what they called it. A whole bunch, or the chalkboard incident. And that was an incident right there. I got the bright idea of installing a chalkboard to my ceiling because I thought it'd be easy for me to roll back in my recliner and just draw mathematical equations or whatever I was drawing, like blueprints or whatever. And yeah, chalk comes down into your face, so you know that. Oh man, I miss those days. The guy was warning me. He sat there and told me. He said at the end of the day, he said, "Look, man, I bumped into this guy coming around the corner. He had all these computers, man, all these computers." And me and him came back around and got to talking. He wanted to talk to me first. He knew I knew computers, and we were talking a little bit back and forth. And he was like, you got to come by, man. We got to chat one day, right? And yeah, man, this guy had some pretty cool cases in there. So yeah, we got to talking about stuff. It was pretty cool. Like I said, when I just started off, and I just had 2 PCs. And man, no, you don't understand. He said the way you're talking about it, you're gonna you're gonna have PCs. You're gonna start off with 1, then 2, then 3. I literally had this conversation on YouTube. I literally had this conversation talking about how you end up with like 8 or 9 PCs because you constantly build all the time. You're always building this, you're always building that. You're putting that together. You find an idea. Look, we're building a whole new case right now because you found a flying saucer. There we go. Literally, because I literally found a flying saucer. Let's build a case out of it. Got the whole thing right there. Same thing we put that together. Same thing how we put that together. We just write everything down, put it all together. What we can't find, we modify and we make it. But anyway, yeah, he's up there and said, man, you don't understand, man. Once you get hit with that PC bug, you're going to have PCs everywhere. Your house is going to be consumed with PCs. That's when you become consumed by the Matrix. And sure enough, he wasn't joking. Every time I saw a PC, well, I can build that and put that and write this down and do that and do that. And next you know, 16 computers, 4 servers, dozens of monitors. I must have had maybe about 30, 40 monitors up in that dip. I had to build a rack system. I had to build my own rack system to stack all my monitors up and had the surge protectors behind them. Then I had, desk wasn't big enough. So I went down and got a door, like a smooth door, and put some crates on it so I can load all my stuff on it. Yeah, it was insane, man. It was insane. And I had security cameras wired outside to the front and back so I can look at my monitor. I even had a microphone system hooked up in there. Well, I got the bright idea of dismantling a karaoke machine and running the wires from the speakers all the way downstairs and hooking them up outside with these waterproof speakers, and then I can talk on the microphone. If someone comes to the door, I can hear you through the cameras outside. So when they would start talking, I was like, "Who is it? What do you want?" "Oh yeah, hold on for a minute. Give me a minute. I'll be right down." Because, you know, if they're working, you know, I mean, you get packages coming in, you're like, oh, man, really, I'm come downstairs for this. But, yeah. But the kids, when I come outside, like, make the house talk. Make the house talk. It was funny as I don't know what. Oh, and the next door neighbor, I scared a freaking heebie-jeebies out of that. Out of that joker, man. I got the bright idea. I don't know why. I wired speakers because I was into security cameras and computers. And I got the bright idea about wiring cameras into the front yard. Like I had bought these binds and stuff and had everything camouflaged, little cameras, and I put a speaker system in there. Don't ask me why. But anyway, um, my buddy was on the porch and he was out there smoking a cigarette. And I turned out the lights on the porch. And I went upstairs, and I put the karaoke machine on echo, and I put shh, shh, shh. It was so faint you couldn't hear it. It was really faint, you couldn't hear it. I had to switch the speakers from the porch to the ones in the yard because it would give off a more of effect. That shh, shh, shh. And I knew his name. I was calling his name out. Oh man, he freaked out. He said, I went outside. He went out. I saw him in the security camera come out, look around. He had his gun on him. Look around, and then go back in that house and turn the lights on. Came outside like, Frederick, yo, did you hear something weird in your front of the house? Like, shh, shh, shh. Saying your name. He said, yeah. Last night I was smoking a cigarette, man. It was creepy. Like somebody was calling me. I didn't know what it was, man. When I started praying, I said, dude, that was me. Put microphones in the front yard, man. Microphones and speakers. Yeah, that's jacked up, man. That's really jacked up. I thought something was after me, man. I was in the house praying and crying. Oh, man, I tell you. Oh, it was a funny day, boy. I was like, yo, I'm my boy Brandon. All of us to come over. My boys come over. We used to watch the cameras. Just watch all day long. Watch people walk by. Crazy stuff that went on. You can see all that wild stuff. But, yeah, we had a ball, man. Yeah, Frederick told me you was haunting him. I said, yep. I said, what'd you bring your gun outside for? He said, because I said, I realized when I got out there, like, well, even if it is something spiritual, I ain't going to be the killer. He realized that when he got me, went to step off the porch, and he just said, nope, nope, nope. Went back in the house. He said he was in the house crying and praying. I said, oh, my bad. Sorry about that. All right, miniature. Yeah, we've been here looking for a bit. This is what I'm doing. I'm scouring all this while I'm having this conversation with you. Trying to figure out where we can get this whole miniature farm. Oh, we're going to have to build this thing. Literally, we're going to have to build a farmhouse. How do I? Maybe popsicle sticks. I don't know. I haven't built a popsicle stick house in a while. Well, at least I can make half of the roof coming off of it. Let's see how many people have done this one. I'm pretty sure many people have done it. Popsicle stick farmhouse. Watch somebody in here doing something crazy. You know, somebody here doing something like absolutely insane. Like, man, y'all going too far with this. Popsicle stick farmhouse. Oh, so it begins. We can build it. But that's too modernized, man. I need something old-fashioned, like an old farmhouse, like Courage to Carry Your Dog, that kind of farmhouse, like more Victorian. But they didn't have Victorian farmhouses. Well, they probably did, but I'm talking about like an old farmhouse. That's just. And somebody built that, really? Yeah, making my work even harder, man. I am not trying to build all that in the day. I built the farmhouse by hand. Yeah. Of course, that would be the one to do it. Yeah, look at this. They literally built a structure before they put this thing together. Are we doing too much? Helicopters? Are we doing too much? Give me something basic, man. Basic. Yeah, like that. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Well, it's not a farmhouse. It's a barn. Yeah, we could just get a barn. We can have the cows going up in the air. That'd be kind of cool. All right, this is not bad. I can build that right there. That's not a problem. That's a perfect design to build for a barn. That'll definitely work. So yeah, that'll definitely work. All right, people, we're going into arts and crafts. Arts and crafts. That's what we're doing. So we can't find a farmhouse, so we're gonna have to build and paint one. Or barn. We need a barn. We need a barn. So at least the one we're gonna build, we can have it so the roof is ripping off and coming off of it. So that'd be kind of cool. While the tractor beam is coming down. So that'd be cool right there. And let me see. Well, that's gonna be project right there. Build a farm. So we're going to need clear pipe cleaners. Hola. Yes. Hola. Perfect. Hola. There we go. These will definitely work to make things look invisible. So we got the pipe cleaners. Boom. We're working on the project part. Now as for the grass, you know, that astroturf carpet that you get, you know, that's fantastic for grass. That's fantastic for grass and cows and stuff like that. So that'll be good right there for the astroturf. And we can go in there and get basically from here like some miniature cows, small miniature cows. Or we're just gonna pull up the real thing for a minute because we want some cows. We want some black and white cows. There we go. We got these right here. Now, get the cows first because the cows will tell us how big we got to build the barn. Can't have the barn looking tiny and the cows looking giant. This is going to be just off. So basically, these are fantastic cows right here. We need a cow like that that's being pulled up into a flying saucer. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll put the tractor, all that stuff on pipe cleaners like it's being pushed up. So you can't see it, just like it's invisible. For the pipe cleaners, and of course that's where we use the rotary tools because we can drill holes in them and basically glue them in and basically glue the other part. But I think we should start with a little brick of styrofoam, which would be much better to stick things into, and then put the astroturf around it. So we got cows. Boom, cows right there. Boom. Now right there we're gonna need a little grassy astroturf. And there we go. As long as it ain't mold in it, because the mold, astroturf jacks me up big time. Makes it hard. I think I'm allergic to that stuff. It's hard for me to breathe. Yeah, we can get some of this. Now, if that grass is too high, we're going to trim it down, which means we're going to cut it down real low. So basically, you know, it doesn't look like the cows are sitting out in the bush somewhere. So that'd be real nice right there. Oh, see how fun it is to put stuff together? Woo, wee, wee, wee. All right, so we got the grass, trees, toy tractors, we can get all that from the door. A fence, oh, it'd be kind of cool. We can build that on popsicle sticks. So we have the fence being pulled up, like it's being pulled up in the air by the tractor being, that'd be pretty cool. And then the inside of it's going to be sprayed. So we got a solution we can make for that. Because when that flying saucer blasts off that solar system, oh, we don't stick that to the look. So it looks like it's actually flying up in outer space, but basically it's going to be trapped inside of that case, so those stars are going to be everywhere. So that's going to be sick to watch right there. Look, it's actually blasting up in outer space. That is going to be sick. Okay. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think we should go with black lights in there. If we do black lights in there, the black inside of that case, and just put one, because the color lights are going to throw it off. It's definitely going to throw it off. You got to make it look realistic. So if we go with black lights, black fans in there, that go black light, that'll be much better. Because you want it a little dark out there because the tractor beam has to be the main point of light in the area. It must be the main source. Might not be the user lighted ones. Let me see something for a minute. Black lights, fans. No, more than that. PC black light fans. Try you again. PC black light fans. Man, they go through my search here like, good gracious. This guy looks up his freaking projectors and freaking PCs. Projectors and PC. Projector and PC. That's what we do. And some other stuff I'm researching right now on tiny homes and stuff like that. I told you I got this kick for basically using energy, actual energy, you know what I mean? from the sun and from basically from water, especially water. Water fascinates me as a form of power source. It's freaking amazing. So we need some dark fans, some black light fans. Black light, sun, no. I like these, but this got this whole thing going on right there. Cool master. How black are these things? Ain't really making me happy on this one. Alright, my brain's burning out. I'm tired, my back is killing me, and yeah, I'm just basically in here. This is what I went through when, before I started building anything, before I could build anything, when the Lord blessed me with the ability to build machines. Basically, just going through building composition books of computers. Just building, laying them out how I want it, how I want to design them, how I want to paint them, what kind of designs I want to put in, what kind of designs I build. This is literally what my head was going through. And if I wanted to build something, I wanted props, I would basically go to thrift stores. I would go to mostly thrift stores and stuff like that. But just to find junkyard, go to junkyard and find broken pieces and stuff like that. Anything I could to basically turn that and convert that. I look at something, I see it differently. So somebody may look at this water bottle like this. This is just a water bottle, but if I'm building something, I see it completely different. I see it as something else. So same thing when you saw the nuclear reactor, when you saw the radiation rods going through, those were ketchup dispensers. Because I'm building something, I see things differently. So I was just running around, just going to the dollar store. I was going to Family Dollar. I was just buying stuff and converting it and turning it into all kinds of props to convert stuff that I wanted to build. And mind you, stacks and stacks of composition books. I didn't get a chance to build my first PC until 27 composition books filled with PCs that I wanted to build, but I didn't have the money and I never had the machine. So it was nothing there. The Lord blessed me with the idea to build them, but there was nothing there for me to actually build on, like to really hands-on. Until one day I was sitting outside and a woman was throwing out a hyperthread, a penny for a hyperthread. No. I went to the thrift store and I found a PC for 50 bucks. It was broken. It's 50 bucks. They couldn't get the operating system or nothing to work. And I went home and basically fixed it and programmed it. And I was able to get it online. I had my first computer. Never forget that. Man, that's amazing. Never knew anything about computers at all. Not a thing, nothing at all. And was able to program my first computer getting online. Got a chance to see. And you know, it's amazing when you can get online for the first time and you can just, all the things you got in your head, trapped in your head, you can type them in and you can see all these things. Someone has actually put them up there for you to understand and read and get information and get knowledge on how to build better things. And then after a while, the PC I had didn't have a lot of power to it. So I was out there sitting on the step, and that's when my neighbor brought out a Pentium 4 hyperthread. God will bless you. I said, are you trashing or are you fixing? So I'm trashing. I said, can I have it? And he was like, sure. And they gave it to me. Took it upstairs. I was so happy. Never had a Pentium 4 hyperthread. This is when they were big. And I remember I bought Windows XP. That's what I was using. That's all Windows XP. And got that thing online, got it working, got it right, upgraded the RAM on it, hard drive, all that stuff on it. Took out the fans, stopped fans, putting the glow-in-the-dark fans. And they didn't have like the Molex adapters. I had to learn to go online and convert the SATAs, because the Dells have SATAs, they usually don't have Molexes, into basically Molex, so I can run the fans in the back. Do one of them the EL wires and all that stuff. Yeah, I was modding that thing out. Then I got tired of looking at it, and Lord said, well, else you want to do it? I said, I want to take it apart. So I took the whole thing apart and basically painted it to the color that I wanted and put the whole thing back together. Did that to every case I had. Modified it, took it apart, put it back together. Then it got to the point like, why do I have to put a PC in a case? Why can't I go out and make my own cases? Then I started building my own cases out of Tupperware and doing all that stuff. Then I watched somebody submerging cases on the vegetable. I was like, oh, shoot, want to do that too. Did that too. So, yeah. So, online, just learned all that stuff in no short time. How to take them apart. Even the monitors. The monitors, I was changing the color of the monitors, pulling them out of the case, putting them back together. Yeah. So now it's like I haven't worked on a PC in almost like 5 years I haven't had a computer I haven't built on. I've been wrapped around screen paint, which is another blessing that my Lord gave me. So I was sitting there thinking that when I built this machine over here, well, pretty much we did build it. We had to buy a new motherboard and everything, so we rebuilt the whole machine because the motherboard's over there. Thinking about that, it just all processed. Because when I came back on, the RGBs, I've never seen anything like that before. I'm used to using Molex and 4 pins and 3 pins. I never seen it set up like that before. So when I'm looking at these things, I'm like, can I do this? Because I've never seen this before. Like, am I ready for this? Or maybe I have to do something differently. I don't know. Because again, I haven't worked in computers in a long time. And the Lord just walking down the street, he was just basically taking the pieces and how he was putting it together. He was showing me how to put it together, how to attach this, how to attach that, how this goes here and how that goes here. And I'm just watching him putting this whole thing together in my head. And just came in and just wired it in, just like that. That's how fast it processed through my head. Literally, when I was walking down the street, he was showing me how to put the whole thing together. And now I can modify those things. I can basically widen my liquid cooling system. I can build my own basically reservoir systems, pump systems, whatever I want. Now it's nonstop. It just now it keeps pushing through, pushing through, pushing through. Yeah, there you go. And at the same time, the screen paint's pushing through at the same time. Yeah, it gets crowded in there sometimes. And so God will bless you. So all this new stuff that I haven't been around in 5 years, I'm updated already. Yep. I remember I couldn't read any of this stuff. I didn't know what any of this meant. It was like if somebody it was like if somebody wrote all this in Japanese. That's how it felt to me. Never forget that day as long as I live. I could have asked for anything that I wanted, but I wanted a computer so bad. I know if I got a computer that I can understand other things that I want to know about. There's so many things that I wanted to know about. Like how do dams work? Basically, learning about different deserts and different places and different worlds and all kinds of stuff. Being to go into virtual museums and read books and stuff like that. I just wanted to explore the world, but I couldn't. I was trapped because I had no computer. And the Lord fixed that. Lord, did he ever? Now I can build whatever computer I want. So, yep, read that Leviticus in the Bible, and I don't know, it's just like a clear, pure thought. I wasn't thinking about anything else. It was like, and I heard the Lord speak to me. He said, "What would you like?" And I said, "I want to build computers," because I couldn't afford to buy one. And I never knew. I never forget that day when I asked him. Nothing changed. I went to bed. I woke up. Something changed. Something was different. A lot different. Like something I knew it was different. And I picked up that magazine, the Tiger Direct, and I knew it. Just like that. Popped in my head. Just like that. All that information. That quick, that fast. Freaking unbelievable. And I've been this way ever since. Never went to school for it. Nothing. And it just keeps advancing. Same thing, I was blessed with my products at the end of the day. Everything I've been able to ask my Lord for, he has blessed me to be able to have. So, yeah. I consider myself to be very blessed because, it's unbelievable, like how I understand all this. $1 for tuna? Why would that be there? That's just strange. So yeah. Yeah, I get emotional about it. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful thing when the Lord blesses you like that. When you hear his voice speak to you and you don't know this stuff. And all of a sudden you just know it, just like that. So when you hear me on it talking all that stuff, yeah, God's teaching me. And as I'm learning, every time I look at something, information just pops in my head. It feels like a bit like Jimmy Neutron. It really does feel that way. That every time I see something, information, if I don't understand it, the Lord basically gives me the information on how to understand it. So that's why I said when you sit there and say that my paints aren't real and that they're scams, remember who basically at the end of the day, who you basically blaspheme at the end of the day when you make a statement like that. My blessings come from God. So when you sit there and say that my paint said there are scams and ripoffs, yeah, God's going to see it through. He's going to see it through. And he sees at the end of the day that, he's blessing his servant with these products to be able to do what they need to do. And these people are coming in to basically try to tear down his blessings that he's given to me. You think about the outcome of what's going to happen out of that. I look at it in a different way. Consider the fact that you are basically, God has mercy on you. You go through the prison system, you have mercy on you. And I'll tell you why. Because again, it ain't got to go down like that. God can stop your heart from beating right now. You could die just like that. And you can pass over to the next life without any opportunity to be saved. So consider what you're going through a blessing. I consider when I went to the court system, yeah, it was a nightmare, but I also consider it to be a blessing. Because if God had turned his back on me, if he decided he didn't want to deal with me no more, he could have easily had one of them demons murder me out in them streets. Easy opportunity to be killed out there any day. Lived out there for about 5 years. In that 5-year timeline, I could have been killed at any given time. And the Lord protect me on that. I've been shot at, all kinds of stuff, everything. All kinds of stuff. Survived all of that because the Lord allowed it to be so. But if he didn't, and he turned his back on me, I could have been shot right down the street at any given time at any place. Yep. So me going through that court system, God have mercy on me. I had to go. And who knows, the people I hurt, they could have been Christians. But whatever happened, they got their justice. I went away for a while. Was I mad at them about it? Nah. I wasn't mad at them about it. I deserved it, and I did it. I never hear me on camera not one time talking about how it ain't right, the system is that. No, I was dumb enough. I did it. I got in trouble. I didn't do that time. And so when they gave me the 10 years, I sat there and they said, "You okay?" I said, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I did it. I'm not saying I didn't do it. I did do it. I did commit the crime. So, it is what it is. I'd rather not do that 40 to 80 any day than I don't want that. Well, yeah, 10 years? I'll take that 10 years. No problem. Disrespect, apologize to the family. They didn't want to hear nothing of it, and that was it. And when they took me away, that's it. And I sat there until my time. I didn't even do the whole 10 years. I didn't even allow that to happen. Lord gave me that 8 years and 9 months. Sitting up there talking to you get used to it after you've been there for a while. You get used to it because you've been there for a long time. First couple of days is a bit of a shocker, but you get used to it a while. Been there for a while. 4 or 5 years pass by. 2 years pass by, especially that first year. And you get used to the whole routine and everything. You're up there for a while. And then after that, it's just spreading into 6 years and 7 years. And then, you just figure, hey, I'm just going to be here. I'm going to die here. That's it. But the Lord keeps telling you, you're not going to be there much longer. And you keep seeing all your friends leave. That's the hard part that hurts the most. When you see people you've been in there for the longest time, you watch them go home. You want to go home too. So, you get over that pain, they're gone. And you just basically deal with it and just wait for your time. That's all you can do. I remember one day I was in there playing cards and joking and laughing, like, "Mr. Bird," like, "Yo, pack it up. It's time to go home. Go home." Yep. Never forget that feeling. You don't know what to take. To tell you the truth, you just want to get the freak out of there. You don't know what to grab or what to take at the end of the day. Yeah, time to go home. Like, oh, man. Like, you don't even know how to process it at the end of the day. Like, I'm going to go home. Like that, I'm going home. It's crazy to process it. It is. You've been there for so long. And then when you get out, you start missing the people you spend all that time with because they become your family. You miss them to death. You talk to them every day on the phone. Every day you call up there, see what everybody's doing, what they're up to, this, that, and the other. And then bit by bit, it starts to fade away. And next you know, you're in your own world. I've lost all contact with all my buddies. I have no idea where they're at now. But anyway, yeah, it's an interesting process. Go home. I went to McDonald's and got a hamburger. I want a hamburger so bad. Hamburger, fries, milkshake, orange soda, and apple pie. And then went there, went home, met my whole family. They're all out there crying and everything, and everything. I'm home and bumped into that other group of people that were supposed to kill me, but Lord ain't gonna have that to happen. And he went on about their business. And then the first Sunday that popped up, I went to church. I got baptized. Made it official. Kept my promise. Went to church every single day. Every day. 7 days a week I went to church. Yep. Yep. So, when I get you in that courtroom, I want you to explain to me why you attacked me for no reason. That's what I want from you. And you're going to give me what I asked for. I will pray when I get in that courtroom that I can show mercy. I am. Most likely, the Lord is not probably. I don't know what the Lord's going to do. I can't say what the Lord's not going to do, what He can do. I can't say that. But you do have to pay for what you did. You have to. I'm going to put you guys right here for a minute. What you doing, Mr. Doodle Sticks? Mr. Doodle Sticks. I wasn't calling you oatmeal. He never called you oatmeal, right? What's my calls you oatmeal? A niece calls you oatmeal. Yep. You gotta go through it. What is this right here? Oh, the fan hubs. This is where you get these things from. I was wondering where you get these from. But I tell you, them RGB fans are interesting. They really are. So, I'm trying to figure these things out. That I literally thought that they had their own separate power supply and was separate for lights, but no, it's not true. They actually, or it's all in one. The lights and the power is all in one. But the lights basically run this kind of rainbow color. But you can control that color if you got one of these units. These remote control fans allow you to control that color, like solid blues and greens. I'm like, why are all the colors come in these freaking rainbow colors? Like, I want freaking, I want like blues and greens and red. And the guy was like, the remote control does it. You gotta get the remote control for it. I was like, oh, that's what that's for. So then I'm gonna hook that up. So I'm gonna change up my colors because for my PC case, well, we got the lights. We need to go on white, so we have to get special lights for them. What are these? I've seen these things before. These got these little pockets in them. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Sold. We don't have anything to put those in, do we? Oh man, I'm telling you, we're gonna have stacks of PCs in here. Well, we got a big storage unit. We got that freaking 10 by 30, so we can stack them in there when we get done. Might give a couple more away. Man, we should put a sound system in our unit. Oh man. Oh, we did that one already. We did it with the UFO cases. We actually cut the case. We actually turned. Well, that's kind of crazy because having a magnet in it was kind of an issue. But we installed our own speakers into the case. Let me see. Put speakers into it. Speakers would be easy to do. We need the UFO cases for that. That's a lot of cutting and stuff like that. That's a lot of work, but I do like these, man. These are really, really nice. I'm just gonna save these. We'll figure out something for these. All right, people. I gotta get out of here. He's like, come on, man. We got things to do. Let's go. And yes, my experiment worked. It's literally charging and using the lighties. The lighties is working. The lighties is working. Whatever. As I told you before, look. Printer. printer. I got 2 printers underneath my feet. Yeah. This one basically is for my office work over here. That's my office work PC right there, and that one over there is for printing out my my stickers, because that one has better ink. This ink on this one's good, but this is more for office work. That's all it is. And we're supposed to take this thing apart too and clean it, which I literally forgot to do, because this is going into the submersive tank, because we need a small power supply. Oh, yeah, it's a nice deal too. Right there. And there's the fan. Right there. So yeah, take this thing apart, clean it out and everything. So we're going to use this right here for our submersive PC. I'm going to put a nice block system on the bottom. Here and here, we're going to Velcro a nice block system. So when we're standing up, basically air can circulate, well, wheel's going to circulate and push right through this baby. I need this to sit in the top because I need for the plug to hit in here. And that reminds me, no, we don't need that. That's just too much. No, we need the blocks. I was going to get a plug that lights up and glows in the dark, but when power goes right through it. But this is the one we use. We have to get on here because this is not high enough to hit the board. So we're going to have to get an ATX extender to hit the board up here. That's what we need. But this is perfect for the submersive tank we're going to use, because everything has to fit in this tiny little case. This case is small. So I have to get all this to fit in there in the case. And then I have to get the submarine in there too. Why don't we just use... I don't want to be cramped in there. I wonder how cramped this thing's going to be at the end of the day. See, the bigger the tank, the more oil these things have to take. And these things can take a lot of oil. So we need to keep it small. I want it compressed. You know, something I'm going to do pretty wild on it, which I can't say. I want to tell you so bad. There's something we're going to do inside of that liquid case, but we can't tell you because I want you to see this. Because if this thing works, man, this thing is actually going to be freaking amazing. I mean, next, you know, I'm submersed in a freaking game system next. If I get it to work, I'm submersed in a game system. If it does what I think it does, yeah, we're going to put a PS5 under vegetable. We're going to submerge one. If it works. It should. We shouldn't have a problem. I think, yeah, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much. But anyway, if it works and everything runs perfectly, then we'll submerge the PS5 underwater. Sorry, not underwater, on vegetable oil. Can't do that. We'll mess it up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to submerge one. Yep. I'm dying to do one of those for a bit. We're going to do one. We're going to definitely do one. If it does work. But if it doesn't, then, you know, worst can happen. We break it. We just put something else on it. Okay? All right. Got to go, people. God bless. Yeah.